Good evening, Wildcat fans. We're here at Edmonson County High School. I'm Scott Lindsay, and alongside me in the booth is Granville Meredith for another live broadcast here on the home for Edmonson County Sports, Wildcats Live, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy. It's now time for the Bank of Edmonson County countdown to kickoff. The Grayson County Cougars are coached by head coach Brian Jones. Grayson County had a solid season last year, going 9-3 on the year. They won the first round of the Class 5A KHSAA playoffs against Iroquois 49-3 before losing in the second round to perennial powerhouse North Bullitt in overtime 29-28. While this is the first game of the season for the Cougars, they're looking to have a repeat of last year's success. The Wildcats are coached by second-year head coach Justin Vessels. Coach Vessels came in last year and began building his team from the ground up and focused on extending what the Wildcats were able to do well from a game plan standpoint. The resurgence of the Wildcat offense and defense, along with great play calling and a new strength and conditioning program, led the Wildcats to a 6-5 record in their first winning season since 2017. The Wildcats have continued to work hard in the offseason and are focused on an even better season for 2025. Their main goal tonight is to beat Grayson County and bring that tobacco stick back to its rightful home in Brownsville here in the Tobacco Stick Bowl. In the booth with me tonight, season opener, Granville Meredith.
I can't wait, Scott. Ain't nothing like trying to get a backer stick so you can beat somebody over the head. Wait a minute, that's a different sport.
That is different.
Anyway, Scott, I got over here this afternoon and looked at this field. This field is almost perfect. We got just a few brown spots, need just a little bit of rain, and this would be perfect conditions tonight. But I don't know if Hurricane Aaron's going to make it over this way, but needless to say, we've got a huge crowd on hand, and I can't wait to get the season kicked off.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't know about Hurricane Aaron, but I hope Hurricane Tristan and Blaine and Noah and Andre and Roger and Jake and all the rest of them, I hope they hit tonight.
I sure do, too.
It's going to be a great night here for sports at Wildcat Field. And, of course, not only the season opener, but the home opener for the Wildcats here this year. 2025 is looking to be a great year and going to get started tonight with the Tobacco Stick Bowl here in Brownsville. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll go over our McReynolds Physical Therapy Injury Report and discuss the keys to victory. This is Wildcats Live, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy, only on the Edmonson Voice.
For nearly 100 years, Bank of Edmonson County has been a place to find friends helping friends. It's still locally owned and operated with a complete line of deposit and loan products, and with mobile banking with deposit capture, helping our friends has never been easier.
Bank of Edmonson County, you're our first priority.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. A-Plus Family Healthcare provides can be a scary subject for those that are underinsured. But at A-Plus Family Healthcare, we make sure that's never the case. We have a great program available, and we're here to help you. Call us today for more information. 270-975-4050. Located in the Main Street Center next to Alfred's Pharmacy.
A-Plus Family Healthcare. Care is what we
to the Bank of Edmonson County countdown to kickoff on Wildcats Live here on EdmonsonVoice.com, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy. Tonight's injury report is sponsored by McReynolds Physical Therapy. Granville, I haven't been made aware of anyone. I know that we had one injured that will not be playing for the entire season this year, but I haven't heard of anybody else.
I've heard of one.
Okay.
Mr. DeArmond is maybe battling an illness. I don't know what that was, but I heard that he's going to be out for the next 3 games. Okay,
we're going to get ready for the national anthem, so we're going to take another break. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com.
For nearly 100 years, Bank of Edmonson County has been a place to find friends helping friends. It's still locally owned and operated with a complete line of deposit and loan products, and with mobile banking with deposit capture, helping our friends has never been easier.
Bank of Edmonson County, you're our first priority.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. A-Plus Family Healthcare provides personalized primary, behavioral, and pediatric care, all right here in Edmonson County. From newborns to golden years, our team provides comprehensive care tailored for your individual needs. Visit us in Brownsville in the Main Street Center and call 270-975-4050 for an appointment today, and visit aplushealth.org.
A-Plus Family Healthcare. Care is what we
Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfordsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Welcome back to the Bank of Edmonson County Countdown to Kickoff on Wildcats Live here on EdmonsonVoice.com, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy. Tonight's first half sponsor is brought to you by E-Plus Family Healthcare here in Brownsville. And that's going to take us down to the Keppel Auction and Realty Keys to Victory. Granville, what's needed for an Edmonson County win tonight here in Brownsville?
Well, on this home opener, Scott, we need to shake off the first game jitters as soon as possible and focus on the game plan. There will be a lot of anxiety about the first game. Calm down and play ball. Number two, the offense needs to come out able to move the ball and get some scores. And number three, wait a minute, get some scores early. And in the past, Grayson County hasn't played as well from behind. And number three, avoid the silly penalties and miss assignments. The Cougars have the ability to score quickly if they catch the Wildcats' defense out of position.
Yeah, I think that's three great keys there, Granville. Good insight with that. And, let's talk about the first one for a minute. You and I, of course, it's been a long time, but we know what pregame jitters are,
yes,
especially your first game of the season. So what do you think the Wildcats can do tonight in order to maybe subdue those a little bit and try to keep a little calmer?
Well, one thing, Scott, it's always easier for the home opener, and you don't have that anxiety. If you were on the road on this game, it's a little bit tougher. But all you need is to get Mo on your side from the get-go, and this crowd will get behind you, and it'll shake some of them off. Now, prime example, you let somebody have a big play on you the first play of the game, it'll get you down, and then that jitters just stays with you for a while on that first game. But I've seen some practice. I've watched a few scrimmages. I think this bunch is going to come out ready to go.
You just said something, actually, that was exactly what I was thinking. You come out here and you hit a big play right off the bat, the jitters are gone. And I think that's going to be key to the Wildcats getting out here, and it doesn't matter if they're out, taking the flip right now. It doesn't matter if you're on offense or defense. A big play starts the momentum in a big way, and they can get rid of those jitters really quick.
Well, Scott, it's a whole lot easier if you play from behind. If you play to win, it's okay. But if you play not to lose, that can get in your mind real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind a team getting down as long as they've got perseverance and they will come back. But, you get down one or two scores and, people start picking up their chairs and start going home. You see that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm just hoping we get it from the get-go and just stay with it. Scott, now I will say this year, I've done give one warning already to Megan Salins.
Yeah. And I gave one as well.
Somewhere along the line, this parent bunch has picked up these cowbells. And she's sitting right under the window, and I told her if I heard it one time, she was moving to the front row.
Grayson County is receiving. So they just did the flip. Edmonson County will be kicking off. I'm sorry.
Worries.
I actually saw some other cowbells coming up the steps there, and that's what I told them. I said, rowdy. But I hope they get to play them 400 times a night.
Yes. Hey, I'm going to give a big shout-out, if I could, here.
If it's the same one, absolutely.
Okay. Webb's Eats and Treats.
Son of a gun.
Hooked us up with some milkshakes, catfish dinner. I don't know what all was in the basket. They may have been some brownies. I don't know what all he done. I want to give a huge shout-out to Webb's Eats and Treats. And for all you out there that would like to bring us by something, maybe a hat, T-shirt, whatever, we're located in the Crow's Nest up here.
Yeah.
Come on by and see us, and we'll give you a shout-out.
Or food.
Yes.
You know, you can tell by looking at us, we like food.
I've always heard a way to a man's heart's through his stomach.
Well, my wife has my full heart then. Because she's a great cook. And, you know, that's we're getting about 3 minutes and 50 seconds away. They have done the flip, as we stated. Grayson County will be receiving. Edmonson County will be kicking off. And right now, Grant, well, I would almost rather kick off right here. First game of the season.
First game of the season, home.
Yeah.
Pin them deep.
Yeah, you can
And
pin
let
them
your
deep
defense work,
right,
yes.
and we'll see what the defense does right here. I think it's prime time and it's easy pickings right now if they can get a big play.
And I mean, you know, here's the deal, Scott. I don't care what they have on paper. Edmonson County playing Grayson County. I don't care what
Throw the
sports you're
stats
playing.
out.
Stats are gone.
Right.
This is more for a pride game than is anything.
Right.
So if you've got a defense, I would kick the ball off, pin them deep, and field position may be key here tonight. And like I said, I would pin them deep and hope my defense can get a 3 and out and then rack up that scoreboard.
You know, I've talked to several of the coaches this year, and of course we had Meet the Wildcats a couple of weeks ago, Granny, and these kids are strong. We got some big kids this year, and they've done a new conditioning program and a new weightlifting program. We've got some really strong kids on the field, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they stack up tonight. Of course, everybody talks about you know, Grayson County being a 5A school, and we're in 3A this year, but you know, that doesn't really matter. Football's football. That doesn't, you know.
I'm telling you, football, basketball, baseball, mumbly peg, whatever you want to call it, horseshoes, cornhole, it doesn't matter. When you play a rival team that we've had down through the year, throw the stats out.
Yeah, absolutely. And another thing I like about it, there's 2 minutes left to go prior to the game beginning.
And both teams are ready to go.
Both teams are on the field and ready to rock. That I don't know if they'll try to start a little early, which I would if I were them, because I think the officials are already looking at the scoreboard as well, so we'll just keep it right here for right now. We do want to tell everybody tonight's kickoff is brought to you by H&K Construction, and it looks like both teams are ready to go. Grayson County in their white jerseys and pants with the orange numbers and the blue helmets, and Edmonson County in all navy blue with red accents. Our first quarter action is brought to you by NCTC Fiber Internet by Warren Rural Electric here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half.
And, Scott, so far, I don't believe we have a sponsor this year for the first downs. So if I slip up and say Edmondson Voice first down, don't hold that against me. But if you're out there and you want to be a sponsor and you want to do our first downs, we're looking for somebody. Get a hold of Darren at the Edmondson Voice, and you can be a sponsor, and we'll shout your name out.
Absolutely. And because I hope we shout it out 500 times this year.
Yes. I hope we shout it out 500 times tonight.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
No, not 500 times. 75 times would be real cool, though.
We'd have a running clock, I'll guarantee you.
By the first quarter. It wouldn't bother me if we were. But we're 40 seconds away from game time here in Brownsville. If you can't be at the game, please stay with us here on the Edmonton Voice. And we've actually had people that were actually at the game, Grandma, still listen to us. And,
well, they're on just a little bit of a delay.
Yeah, it's just a tad of delay,
you
but
can
it's
do it.
One of my all-time favorites that used to text me every once in a while when they were listening. They would sit right down in front of us, and this was years ago when I first started. But Joe Buttram had his headset on every week and would listen to us while they were watching the game. So here we go. We're getting ready to kick off. And it'll take us a game or two to get all these numbers ready, but we do remember number 8, Colton White, from last year, folks, and he has a big leg, and it's been improved this year. So we're ready to get things started. It is going to be a challenge to see the orange numbers on the white jerseys, though. And there's the kick, and it's going to be fielded at about the 11-yard line, coming up the right side, down through the middle.
Oh,
and he busted one, but
Colton took him down.
Colton White with a big hit. And that was number 5 for Grayson County, Jamison Buster on the return. But a nice hit by White brings him in. And they've...
And let's do a PSA right here. If we announce the wrong name,
Right.
I'm not for sure if we've got the accurate roster or not, but we've been told it's pretty close.
What we were told is that there were some problems with the program that actually keeps the roster for us with the school system, and we hope that it's what it's supposed to be. So, all right, here we go. Grayson County up under center. First snap of the offensive side of the ball, and they're going to pitch it around the corner, and I hear whistles.
I believe we're going to have a false start on the left side of the line.
That's what it looked like.
We'll see what he says. Oh,
And they call it against us.
Huh. Okay.
Yep.
So if somebody moves and we go across the line, it's still on us. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say anything prior to, because a lot of times that happens, unfortunately. But we'll see what we can do here. It's going to be first down and 5. Grayson County, 11:53 left to go here in the first quarter. And again, tonight's first quarter action is brought to you by NCTC Fiber Internet by Warren Rule Electric here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half. And quarterback up under center. And there's the pitch over to the right side. Number 3 carries it around the corner. There's a hold right there on the corner, sealed him off. That's Caden Hanshaw with the run, and it's going to be enough, looks like, for a Grayson County first down. We'll see where they actually spot it. They're going to spot it about a yard short now that he's taken 3 steps backwards.
And I believe there's a flag down over there.
Yep, there is, right in front of the official.
Maybe we've got a holding here. Come on now.
Maybe they did see it, and they did.
Holding.
So that's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It's going to back them up. And look like they're
13 maybe.
Look like their outside
12.
offensive lineman there was locked up with our defensive end, and he was pulling him by the jersey. But
it's only a penalty if you get caught.
that's it. That's it. Looks like there's a bunch of Grayson County fans here too, but they're outnumbered. We got a bunch.
Outnumbered 2-1.
Yeah, we got a bunch. We'll take them. All right, so they rush to the line. Shotgun formation this time, pistol formation. And a false start.
That has to be.
Yep. They didn't want to call it, though, did they?
No.
If he hadn't actually turned around and looked at the official. Whoa, they called that on us. Grayson County's already backing up.
Well, we called it false.
No, they called it on us.
I know, but our announcer said false start on Grayson. But,
Well, that's because everybody in here knows it is except that one official. Wow.
I don't know why you're yelling at me. I didn't call it.
I mean, everybody in the stadium knows who it was off on. It was on the wide receiver or the tight end on this side. Wow.
We pulled him offside.
Yeah, we must have. And there's a low snap, but he hands it off going up the right side. He's got some room in front of him. Nice job of the Wildcats to close down on him, though. They stopped him short of the first down. There'll be a penalty in a second to get him across the line, though. Wow. All right. It's going to be, I don't even know what to call it now. Is it second down? Second down and a half yard? Maybe?
No,
they just gave him first. Yeah, maybe we're not the only ones going to be rusty this year, Granny.
Well, we got a good crowd over here. In the
Oh, we
pictures.
sure do. We sure do. Whew. All right. Quarterback up under center this time. The Wildcats again up on the line. Man comes in motion, number 13. He comes in, gets set. And there's the pitch coming to this side. Cuts it back toward the middle. Nice job of the Wildcats to put a lick on him. Number 54 for the Wildcats. I think that's Johnson, and number 1, Muse, in on the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play. Or 5. Wow.
It's
Very liberal with their spots right now.
It's not where the ball is. It's where his helmet was.
Or in front of where his helmet was.
It's all good.
It is all good. We just need to come up with a stop right here. It's going to be second down and 5, 10 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And just in case you forgot from last year, folks, Granny and I are homers. So
absolutely.
We don't want to offend anybody by being homers. We'll tell you that up front.
But if your team makes a good play, we'll brag on them
Absolutely.
too. But if you jump off sides and we don't move, we're going just like that.
And there's a false start. Finally.
I thought it was on us.
No, I was watching it. It was the far side.
Yeah.
So it's going to back them up 5 yards. It's going to be second down and 10. And it's going to be timeout Grayson County. With that, we're going to take a quick timeout as well. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com.
Are you ready for fast, reliable internet? NCTC, a 75-year communication veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet to Edmonson County. We offer plans starting as low as $64.95 a month, and we never require a contract. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, give us a call at 877-367-8550 and sign up today.
Welcome back to the Bank of Edmonson County. Oh, I'm sorry. Welcome back to the first half of the Edmonson County football game. I had us off script there for a second, Gramble, looking down and looking at the field. But we do want to remind everybody tonight's first quarter action is brought to you by NCTC Fiber Internet, by One Roll Electric, here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half. And what I was trying to reference back to is they started a little bit quick, so we didn't have a chance to give the starting lineups. But those are sponsored by Josh Roney State Farm Insurance this year. So I wanted to make sure and give Josh a shout-out there. Grayson County comes out at second down and 10, 9:44 left to go in the first quarter. Snap, he's looking to pass. He fakes it, throws it across the middle, and airs it out. Sure, he caught that. But he was also pushing our guy with his other hand. And that's going to be a first down at the 20-yard line. So it's going to be first and 10, Grayson County from the 20. That was a very nice catch by the young man. He just caught it one-handed because he had to, because he was pushing our defender with the other one.
I don't know. If I had a red flag, I think I'd throw it. But
yeah.
I don't know. We got a good camera
angle?
Camera angle.
I knew where you're going with that.
Yeah, I couldn't get it out.
Yep. All right, Grayson County sets up in shotgun formation. There's the snap, and it's low, and it's on the ground. Edmonson County got in on him, but he got loose and busted it through, and that's going to be out of bounds, but I don't know where.
First down, yeah.
Yeah. I think it is going to be a Grayson County first down inside the 10-yard line, but we'll see where they mark it. They're going to mark it at the 9, and it will be first and goal Grayson County from the 9. That was actually a good piece of running right there by number 3 there, Henshaw.
It was a nice broken play because I thought we was going to have him back there. But
yeah, I did too.
We just didn't get much of a defensive push off the line there, and he broke a couple of tackles and nice little run. First and goal. And we got a
timeout Edmonson County.
Timeout Edmonson County.
We'll keep it right here with 8:46 left to go in the first quarter. Again, tonight's first quarter action is brought to you by NCTC Fiber Internet by One Roll Electric. Granny, they've got us back on our heels a little bit, so I don't like that much. But
this first series, I'm going to chalk up to the first game jitters. No big deal. And I've seen these cats be down 2 scores and just come back like a raging bull. So I'm not worried about it. Just want you to know if you're seeing what I'm seeing out there, we got a little talk going on. So, I think there's been 5 penalties already in the first series of downs. So we need to beat the rust off of that. And
I think Coach Vessels had something to say to the officiating crew, too.
Well, I didn't want to call him out.
I will. I like it. I think it's great to show passion for our kids.
Right. Well, as many years as I've officiating, sometimes that doesn't work to your advantage,
Right.
but it does show face to your home
team,
crowd.
right.
But that sometimes can cause
You got to do it.
controversy later.
You got to do it in the right way for
Right,
sure.
Right.
And I think Vessels is skilled enough to do that.
He just
wants them to know that he's paying attention.
Well, whatever he said, he just needed to end it with "bless your heart."
Right,
And it didn't
right.
hurt as bad.
All right, Grayson County set up in shotgun formation this time, or up under center, pitches out to the right side, and that's going to be Hanshaw, cuts the middle, and it's going to be a touchdown. Hanshaw with a 9-yard run.
A little sweet pitch to the left-hand side, and he got over there, and I thought we were going to stop him about the line of scrimmage, and he just kicked in the afterburners and made it on in. So Grayson County's lining up with a little rinky-dink play. We've got everybody lined up left, 3 over here, 1 out to the right. He's going to line up here, and if we wasn't paying attention – yep, so here they all come. So we're going to try the extra point. I can't see the number. I'll get the number in a second. Here is the snap. Hold is down.
Oh, and it's blocked.
Kick is blocked, and they wave it off. So at 8:41 here in the first quarter in Brownsville, it's the Cougars 6, the Wildcats 0. All right, Scott, I'm like you. I didn't care for that series. But now Grayson County gets to kick off to us, and let's see what our little offense can do. And hopefully we don't have the amount of penalties that was on that first series. And let's play some football.
Foosball. Yes.
We got 22 cheerleaders out.
Hey, good.
I ain't never seen that and a mascot behind them. Wow.
Yeah, we've got
Everybody came out for his first game.
Yeah, we've got great
them lined up.
participation.
We've got them lined up in chairs around this. We've got 2 campers out back, and I don't see an empty spot in the parking lot, and people are still pulling in, Scott.
Yeah, and 4 buses over there. Everybody wants to be here tonight.
It's bigger than the county fair.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but
Well,
maybe not on Demolition Derby night.
There you go.
All right, so we're going to have Will Sailing and Blaine DeWeese back deep for the Wildcats on the level right in front of them. We have Tristan Muse and Sawyer Simmons. Make sure you got your good hands people in up front. We want to get on this one quick.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't surprise me a bit for it to be an onside right here.
8 yard deep. I don't know. He'll have to slow down if he's going to do onside. I think he's going to kick it mid. I don't think he's going to kick it. No, he faked it, and here we go. Get on it, boys.
Get on it.
We got on it.
29-yard line. So the Wildcats will take over 1st and 10 from the 29. That was actually a slick little play right there.
A little bit of trickery there.
Misdirection.
Yeah.
Little trickeration.
Student body right, and I'm going to fake it to the left. I like that.
8:38 left to go here in the first quarter. The Wildcats trail the Cougars by a score of 6-0. Let's see what we can do on the offensive side now. Tristan Muse comes out. 2nd year as starting quarterback for the Wildcats. Let's put it on him right here. Let's do a one-play 61-yard. All right, Muse up under center. Offset in the back. Blaine DeWeese goes in motion. He gets the pitch coming around the corner. Gets the blocker in front of him. Tries to cut it back and does. And he makes something out of nothing, even though it's not much.
Oh, we got a flag.
Yeah,
I think
we
got
do.
A face mask.
Face mask, yep.
They were digging at his eyes and ears and everything else. Let's see what the call is.
I love that fight in Blaine, though. Loved it.
He picked up about 2 on the play.
Personal foul, face mask on Grayson County. That's going to be 15 yards on the added to the end of the play, and that's going to be enough for a Wildcats Live first down.
I like it. Wildcats Live, first down.
Big fight right there by Blaine DeWeese. You love to see it. Of course, he's a senior coming out. These seniors have got something to prove this year, Granville, and I think that was just a small smidgen of what they're going to try to pull off this year for the Wildcats. 8:17 and counting. Muse up under center. Deweese comes in motion. They're going to fake the handoff. Muse is going to take it up the right side. He's got 4 yards. Let's see. Looks like he got forward for about 6 total. Nice job by Muse on the quarterback keeper and following in behind and they pull it back a yard. Just like I said, folks, he got 5 yards right there. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Scott, I can't help it. I'm choked up over here. Got tears in my eyes. Seth Decker said he has been missing our beautiful voices.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he said. I've got a quote here.
Well, that's good.
I wasn't too sure we have beautiful voices, but I appreciate the confidence in you.
Well, he didn't say nothing about our faces, did he?
No, he didn't.
7:25 and counting left to go here in the first quarter. Muse again up under center. I formation this time in the backfield. There's a quick snap and a run up the middle. Nice job of the Wildcats to get on it.
We got another flag. Hang on.
Yep, got another flag. That was Colton White with the run. Flag right in the middle of the field. That typically means holding for us, and that's what it's going to be. So it's going to back it up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It's going to remain 2nd down. And where the flag is, it's going to be about yep. 2nd down and 16.
Was that a 15-yarder?
I don't know, man.
All right, then.
The flag was at the basically the line of scrimmage, and they backed it up. Yeah, never mind. 16 yards.
I used to be pretty good in math, but Friday nights I just
watch Granville Cipher. All right. Muse up under center this time, and they fake the handoff pitch, or handoff goes up the middle. That was number 5 for the Wildcats, Orvis, and he stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Now they
moving it back.
They're giving him one.
Okay.
They give him one. I'm going to give him one.
He stood there and moved 3 times before he put the ball down.
Well, I thought he was doing the cha-cha slide, but I wasn't for sure. But anyway.
To the left now, y'all.
2 hops this time. We better quit.
Ooh, sorry.
We'll have to pay some royalties or something.
Yeah, because now we got a crisscross, and I ain't doing that. All right. 3rd down, 17 for the Wildcats. Muse up under center. White goes in motion. Oh, hard count, and he did come off the side. That's exactly right.
Uh-oh, what are you going to do?
He sure did.
What are you going to do?
That's a 5-yarder right there.
Look at there.
I didn't know they were going to call it or not. And Vessels on the sideline saying, man, that was kind of slow. I don't disagree with him.
If you're following along in your hymnal, that is the 8th penalty of the game, I believe. It could be 7, but they've thrown so many flags, I don't know if we picked up one or not.
We can't tell if it's flags or they're bringing in the sheaves. 6:02 and counting left to go here in the first quarter. Again, folks, you can tell we're excited about the first game of the year. A little bit overstimulated. Muse up under center. I formation in the backfield. There's a snap. Fake the handoff. Rolling right. There's the catch by Deweese. Nice sidestep. Still on his feet. And he's going to be cleaned up after a gain of 1 or 2. Depending on where they spot it at. But it's going to be short of the first down for sure and bring up 4th down.
Who caught the pass?
Deweese.
All right. Well, I didn't like that series unless we get a nice punt off here and bounce off of them. We recovered.
I like the way you think.
Okay.
Colton White in to punt. There's a snap. Nice snap. And there's the punt. And he kicked it over to the sideline, and it's going to be out of bounds at about the 32-yard lines where it looked from here. We'll see where they actually mark it.
Ooh, you're on top of that one.
Look at there.
Ooh.
Oh, he ain't stopped moving yet. Don't give me credit yet, Granny.
Ooh.
Don't give me credit yet.
32 it is.
Either way, it's going to be 1st and 10. Grayson County, 5:06 left to go in the first quarter. And the Cougars with a 6-0 lead on the Wildcats here in Brownsville. Opening night, season opener, home opener, and it's the Tobacco Stick Bowl. It doesn't get more exciting than that.
Oh, boy, here we go.
And here we go. And the quarterback for Grayson County set up in shotgun formation. There's a snap. Quick slant pass over to the right side. It's caught. And the Wildcats get him on the sideline. And it's going to be a gain. We'll see where they actually mark him out before I say anything on that one.
About 4.
And it's going to be 2nd down and 6. Actually, yeah. Looks like 3, but we're at a bad angle over here, so we'll go for it.
He's leaning.
2nd down.
He's learning to lean.
Learning to lean. Jake Bratcher is the senior quarterback. He's listed at 5'10", 165. Bratcher with a snap. He's going to take it and keep it. Up the sideline. He's got some room on the side. He's still on his feet, and he runs out of bounds close to the 45-yard line. They're going to say it's going to be probably at the 46. And that is where they're going to spot it on the far hash, the 46. But that is enough for a first down, Grayson County. 4:10 and counting left to go here in the first quarter. Again, the Wildcats trailed the Cougars by a score of 6-0. Bratcher is going to go up under center this time. There's the snap. I'm going to hand the ball off straight up the middle. And he met a wall. Nice job of the Wildcats. Tristan Muse in on the tackle.
I like that.
Number 64 was in on it as well. That is Logan Barrett.
56 and number 3 was tied up out here. Deweese and 56. And 56 took him to the ground. They both got up, patted each other on the helmet. I like that.
Yeah, I do too.
Good sportsmanship.
Next time I hope it's Blaine on top of him.
It probably will be because I don't think he cared for that.
No,
but,
I don't think so either.
But I like the sportsmanship. Both of them got up because most time you get knocked on.
It's good sportsmanship until the next play starts, right? Yeah.
Right.
All right, here we go. Bratcher set up in shotgun formation. Receivers out to the right, his left side, comes in motion now. He's going to pitch the ball to number 2, coming across in front of us, and he's nice stick. Nice job of the Wildcats. Tristan Muse in on that play along with Blaine DeWeese. And number 5 for the Wildcats, that's Orvis, and White was in the middle of it as well. It's going to be up 3rd down and about 7 there, Granny, a long 7.
Defense needs to kick their heels in right here.
I like that play.
Yeah.
They snuffed that out quick.
Well, there was a hold on DeWeese.
He shucked it, though.
Well, he was fighting it off, and then Muse came over and put a pretty good lick on there.
3rd down and 7, 2:10 and counting left to go here in the first quarter. Bratcher sets up in shotgun formation. Receivers out to both sides this time. Single back in the backfield to his left. Oh, yeah.
They got us.
Yep.
Hard count got us.
Yep.
He didn't mean to.
I think he did, too. He was trying to get to him. We got to be a little more disciplined than that on 3rd down, though.
Yeah. That makes it a little easier on them, but I think defense, if we break that line of scrimmage and get arm on them, we can stop them right here. I'd like to see about an 8-yard loss is what I'd like to see.
Or 40.
Yeah,
one or the other. Bratcher sets up in shotgun formation. Trip receivers out to the left side this time. Single receiver out to the right. Single back in the backfield. And he's looking. He throws the slant, and the Wildcats have some people out there. Did they get him short, though? That's the question, and it's looking close.
I believe they're going
They put a lick on him out there, though. We'll see what they come up with. They're going to mark him a little short. Or are they?
No, they're going to say he got first time.
Yep, they're going to give it to him. 1st and 10, Grayson County.
I remember back in the days you used to measure them to make sure, but
yeah.
Oh, well.
I was watching the NFL game last night. They actually have it. They have everything computerized now. They tell you exactly how far you are from the first down marker.
That'd be kind of cool.
Bratcher sets up in shotgun formation, 1st and 10. Low snap, and there's a flag on the play.
Here.
And they string him out to the sideline and put a lick on him over there as well. Nice job of the Wildcats.
All right, it's going to be no gain, but I don't know if we he motioned towards his shoulder, so I don't know if he lined up offside. No, he's calling us. Nope, calling
False
on
start.
him. Nice. Yep. I like it.
False start.
I thought you normally blowed it dead on a false start, but
Well, you'd think so, but
it is what it is.
55 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Again, tonight's first quarter action is brought to you by NCTC Fiber Internet by Warren Rule Electric here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half. And they better get on the ball. They're gonna have another penalty. Unless they go quick, because he's got his hand in the air. And he's waving them like he just don't care. And they got 2 men in motion. But the Wildcats close in on him.
Maybe
so that's
back
gonna
to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Nice job by the Wildcats to close in on him there.
Don't believe they'll need to run another play.
That's Hunter and Kinser in on the tackle.
Hunter and Kinser?
Hunter and Kinser. Yep. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Because his name's Hunter Kinser.
I know, that's why I'm saying.
But the last name was Hunter. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
I got it.
Yep. Number 10 is Andre Hunter. And number 78 is
Hunter and Kinser.
Kinser,
Okay,
yep.
that's fine. I just knew Hunter
Yep.
Kinser was out there.
And that takes us to the end of the first quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, the Wildcats trail the Grayson County Cougars by a score of 6-0. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live at edmontonvoice.com.
It's not something we like to talk about. It makes lots of folks uncomfortable. But the truth is, it's part of life. Folks have many needs when they lose a loved one, and one of those is a friend. Roy Grable and the staff at Grable Funeral Home have been friends of this community for a long time. Let Grable Funeral Home be a friend to you with pre-need counseling or other services. No one likes to talk about it, but at Grable Funeral Home, you can talk it over with a friend.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on edmontonvoice.com. Tonight's second quarter action is brought to you by Greenville Funeral Home here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half. And Granville, the defense seems to be settling in a little bit right now, which we love to see. Now if we can just get the offense jump started a little bit. But, we've had a couple of good plays here. It's going to be 2nd down and 11 for Grayson County. A couple of good stops by the Wildcat defense.
Yes. We had a couple good plays there on that second series, and I just wish we would just shut them down here and make them punt, but.
Here we go. Bratcher up under center. Offset I formation in the backfield. Receivers out to his right side. And he's going to pitch, and they're going to do a reverse, and it's on the ground. The Wildcats come up on it hard, and they're going to nice stick in the backfield. Nice job of the Wildcats to get in on that. Will Sailing was in on that along with number 3 for the Wildcats, DeWeese. And I kind of like that one, Gramble. That's going to be 3rd down and about 15 right there.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Wish we'd have done it a minute ago and they didn't get that first down.
Yeah, I know. Again, folks, for those of you just joining us, it's 11:20 and counting left to go here in the second quarter. The Grayson County Cougars scored on their very first possession, or offensive possession, and the extra point was blocked by the Wildcats, so they lead 6-0 here in the beginning of the second quarter. Bratcher sets up in shotgun formation, receivers out to each side. And a hard count gets the Wildcats again. We're going to have to be a little more disciplined than that. And as a defensive end on the far side there that jumped across, it's all right to be, trying to get in and get it quick, but we're giving them too many chunks of yards here, Granny.
I don't like penalties. Have I ever told you that?
Yes, I believe you have.
Okay.
Yeah. 3rd down and 10. 11 minutes even. Bratcher sets up in shotgun formation again with the receivers out to each side. Single back in the backfield to his right. There's the snap, dropping back, looking to pass. It's in the air, and it's going to be I think he caught it over there. And that's going to be about 10 yards, 11 on that catch, so that's going to bring up a Grayson County 1st down. Couldn't really tell until they marked it, but they did call it a catch. That was a great comeback from that receiver over there.
Well, I was more concerned about us getting there a little bit too quick. But,
Yeah. And we have an official timeout. We got one going off the field. Number 2 for Grayson County just went off the field. He must have a uniform malfunction or something. That's Caden Tyner. Grayson County's got the ball at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Bratcher sets up in shotgun formation, single back. And receivers out to each side. Dropping back. He's looking, takes it up the middle. He's got a seam. Wildcats close in on him, but not before he gets about a 5-yard gain on that. Nice quarterback keeper there and a nice run by Bratcher. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. 9:50 and counting left to go here in the 2nd quarter. And the Wildcats making some adjustments on the defensive side. New personnel coming in. Grayson County breaks the huddle. Bratcher sets up in shotgun formation. Receivers out to each side. And there he is. He's going to hand it off going up the right side, and he's got, you could drive a Mack truck through that corner over there. And that's going to be a 20-yard touchdown by number 3, Hanshaw. I do believe.
It was a nice hole to the right side, Scott. I believe we could have drove a bus through there.
I believe I could have got through that
I think we
hole.
got a misassignment there because one of the coaches over here was pointing to the right side, and I don't know if they thought, oh, the other side, and we missed an assignment there and just took it on in. So now they're going to try the extra point here. They're taking their time about doing it. I guess they still have plenty of time, but I thought you could get a delay of game on this one too. And it looks like they're going for 2, Scott. Did they score?
Huh?
Looks like they're going for 2.
Probably because they missed the last one.
No good.
No good.
No good. All right. So they tried a little power eye in the backfield, going to left side, didn't score. So with 9:19 here in the 2nd quarter in Brownsville, it's the Cougars 12, Wildcats 0. That just threw me for a loop but I forgot we blocked their last one, so that would make sense why they were going for 2. But they took their sweet time and we stopped them. So, all right, we got a good stop here, Scott. So now we just need the ball and take on down there and see if we can't get in the end zone on this right-hand side of our radio dial and get Mo back over here.
Is there such thing as a radio dial anymore?
Yeah, there is one. Some of them are digital, but
okay.
So
it's been a long time since I've seen a radio dial. Folks, we do want to give a shout-out to all of our listeners tonight who are listening and watching. Unfortunately, the camera that is supposed to be on Granville and myself malfunctioned tonight.
Yes, it did.
And it's, it's a tragedy.
We've got to send it out for repair.
Right, but, we're doing the best we can with what we've got. And we do appreciate everybody checking in with us tonight. I know we've had several on there that have been checking us out, and we truly appreciate each and every one of you listening in to Wildcats Live for Edmonson County Wildcat football here in the Tobacco Stick Bowl. 9:19 left to go in the second quarter, 12-0 Grayson County, and they're going to kick it deep for the Wildcats. It's going to be Will Saling taking the ball at the 11. He's coming across and got some blockers in front of him. He's shot one. He's at the 30, the 40, and he's taken down at the 43. Nice return by Saling up the right side. Nice move.
Wow, I'll let her ring that cowbell for that one.
Yeah. Holler out there and tell her to ring that cowbell, sis. She's sitting down here and can't hear. She's screaming so loud. There we go. We're ringing that cowbell.
What I liked on that, Scott, there was one, we had a blindside block, but he didn't take his head off or anything. But I liked the official. Waved it off like safe. It was a nice play.
He got his head around.
That's what I'm saying. It was nice and opened it up for a nice run.
I'm with you. I like it. Here we go. Muse up under center. And Dweez goes in motion. They're going to hand the ball off to the right side, going to White. He's got it up the middle, takes it across the 50 to the 51. That's about a 7 or 8 yard gain there for Mr. White. And
we'll pull it back to just a 5.
All right, so it's a 6 yard run for Mr. White.
It's closer to 7.
7,
Scott.
yeah. They got it 7.
That's what I wrote down, so I'm okay. Ooh. My goodness.
8:41 in county. Of course, we're not expecting anybody else to be perfect. We know we're not going to be perfect either. So
we're close, but
yeah. Granville is. I'm not. Handoff goes straight up the middle. He goes straight ahead, and it looks like he bowled up to about where the line to gain is for the first down. We'll see where they mark it. Probably ain't going to be where we thought it was, but. Yep, they're going to give it to him. That's enough for a Wildcats Live first down. We had to wait until they actually looked it around.
Well, they wanted to change their mind, but he already announced it. And they
I think Brandon Prunty helped with that one. He announced the first down, and then they moved the chains. We'll have to slide him some fish or something here in a little bit.
He's already got into it.
Oh, well, good deal. Good deal. Muse up under center. And there goes the handoff again. White going up the left side this time. He's going to go forward for a couple on the play. Nice job of the Wildcats getting a good block out there. Nice running by White. Or was that 5?
I'm just
laughing. That was Orvis.
I'm laughing because it was 2 yards, and they backed it up 1, so he only got a 1 yard gain.
Yeah, well.
7:30 to go here in Brownsville. Cougars leading 12-0 over the Wildcats.
All right, here we go. Muse brings him to the line. He's going to go up under center. Motion man is Dweez. He's going to pitch the ball to him coming up the right side, and he's got some room. Cuts it back. He's across the 35 to the 33. Down to the 32, and that's going to be enough for another Wildcats Live first down. Nice job by Dweez. Man, he's shifty out there in the open field, Granville.
He had a little juke and a jive, but I wanted the Hardy High Silver to the end zone.
I wish he'd have got on his house there.
He just needed one more step, and I believe and the Cougars take a timeout, Scott.
Well, I like it when that happens, especially after a nice play by the Wildcats.
I believe I'm going to give that a Don Franklin.
Hey, big
play of the game right there.
We can do that. New sponsor this year. Going to go ahead and give them Don Franklin Auto. They have sponsored our big play of the game. So we'll go ahead and give Blaine one on that run.
I think I'm going to back up, and I'm going to give Salin one on the kickoff, too.
On the kickoff.
So we've got 2 going right now.
There we go.
And we may have several more before the game's over with, but I'm liking this series here, Scott. We're moving the ball. Good timeout by the Cougars to kind of take Mo out of her hand, but I think Mo's over here to stay for right now.
I like it when Mo's over here for sure. I'm a big fan of Mo.
I was more of a shrimp guy myself.
Seth Decker says voices only, no beautiful faces.
Well, if we tried to restart the camera 3 times and it wouldn't boot up, so we've got to send it out for repair. We're hoping to have it back by next week. If not, we may have to do a FaceTime with y'all.
Yeah. 7:02 left to go here in the second quarter. The Wildcats trail by a score of 12-0. Muse up under center, and he's going to fake the handoff to Orvis. Going to kick it to Blaine. He takes a lick in the middle and gets pushed back, but he still gets a nice little gain on the play. We'll see where they actually mark him down at. Looks like about the 31. So, no, I'm sorry, the 29. That's going to make it a 3-yard.
Is that Orvis?
No, that was Deweese.
Deweese, sorry.
Yes.
Had a little shifty going back there in the backfield.
Yeah.
I like the shiftiness.
I watch the gloves. That's what I see on Blaine. He's got the green gloves
Gotcha.
and kicks. So, and he's going to throw the flats this time, and it's going to bounce to Will. It's going to be incomplete.
Well, he had a knee on the ground, too. I don't
Yeah.
know what they're going to call it.
Yeah, it's an incomplete pass. It bounced. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 7.
I like the call, though.
I do too.
But on those, you're going to have to get it to him quicker so he can get his speed up.
Well, I tell you, a lot of times what they do on that is they'll actually put him on the snap. He'll actually run in toward the quarterback for a little, and then try to get it quicker and hit that angle. It's hard to wait for a ball out there like that in that flats area because they're coming at you. And here we go. Muse is going to set up in shotgun formation this time with Watt in the backfield. Receivers out to each side. He's going to take it. Oh, he hands it off. Dalton's got it. And he takes it up the sideline, and that's going to be enough for a Wildcats live 1st down. Wow. You talking about shifty there.
I like the little shuttle pass.
I do too.
We ain't had one of them in a long time.
And that was Deweese on the hack there. I couldn't tell where he even come from.
He come from right side, and he just flipped it to him, and he was gone.
Nice run.
He was gone.
That's going to be 1st and 10 Wildcats from a 19. They're in that part of the field that makes it a little hard to see, Granny.
Yeah, and I've got cables over here, so we're trying to work my magic here.
Muse up under center. He's going to hand the ball off, and he's going to be met immediately. Hit at the line of scrimmage. We got beat off the ball that time a little bit. 5:30 and counting left to go here in the first half. And they're going to give him a short loss on that. But it looks like it's still at the same yard marker, though.
Yeah. It's just on the other side of it.
Yeah. You just never know.
We need to stick this in here before 5 minutes.
I would love it. I would love it.
Give us a little more before we go in there and have that speech at halftime.
That we know Vessels is
He's
very good at.
Yeah, he's very.
And they faked the handoff 3 times. Muse has still got it. And he's going to take it back up. It's going to be a short loss on the play. It's going to be 3rd down. He just couldn't get enough line of sight there to get a pass out.
All right, cool. It's only a -1, but it
Yep.
looked like it's going to be more than that.
Yeah, he made a good move just to get back up through there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what the call is going to be. Vessels got him over here on the sideline. They're going to have to hustle.
3rd down and 12 here.
Yep.
4:15 and counting here in the second quarter in Brownsville.
And Muse comes back from the sideline to the huddle, takes the play in. They're going to have to hustle up. we definitely don't need another 5-yarder right here. Muse sets up in shotgun formation. There's the snap. He's looking. Ball's in the air, and it's going to be underthrown. Incomplete. 4th down. That was just a bit short.
Just a bit outside.
I think this is 4-down territory unless you want to go for a field goal here, though, Granny.
That
it
would
could be
an option, but
yeah, could be.
I'm not sure if we're going for a field goal here. We're going to try to.
It looks like it because Muse is back and so is White, but we'll see. Nope. Well, what's the official doing?
Yeah, I believe we are going to go for a field goal.
Yep.
Looks like we're lined up for about a 33-yarder. Kick is up. They're looking.
Uh-oh!
And it's
Yeah!
So with 3:43 here on the clock, it is Grayson County 12, Edmonson County 3 with a 33, I believe, yard field goal by Colton White. And had plenty of leg.
He did. That was a smoke right there.
Yeah. All right, well, that'll give us a little confidence going into the halftime, but not like we would if we'd have had a 7 up there. But I wouldn't put it past us trying to dribble one here, Scott. But that's on Coach Vessels. He knows how to coach his team, so
right.
I'm not going to second guess him.
Yeah, I think it wouldn't, you know me, I don't trust kickers anyway, so I've been saying that for 15 years.
No, actually, you've been saying a lot longer than that. We've been out of school longer than that. You never trusted me in school.
Well, yeah, but that was different reasons.
I'm just saying, I was a kicker. Oh, man.
You know, I was talking to Double D prior to coming in to tonight's game, Grandy. This is the beginning of my 15th season with Edmonson County Wildcat football, and it seems like yesterday in some ways, and in other ways it seems like it's been 40 years. But enjoyed every minute of this beginning of my 15th season here, and I appreciate the Edmonson County High School team along with Double D and the Edmonson boys team for allowing me to continue to do what I love to do. Kickoff White. It's going to be taken at the 11-yard line. He cuts it up the middle. He's stringing that ball out to the side. He better secure that thing. But there is a what do you call it when let's just say a team of Wildcats.
That was a gaggle.
Because that was the whole team.
That was a gaggle. Everybody but 2 was on top of that pile.
And he was coming. He just hadn't got there yet.
Oh, me.
I like it.
No, I think our listeners told us I believe it's a pack of Wildcats.
Is it?
I believe it is. I'm not for sure. Somebody will figure it out here in a few minutes. I think it's a pack of Wildcats, but I could be wrong.
Or is it a den?
Could be a den.
And here we go. Bratcher set up in shotgun formation. Receivers out to both sides. Trip receivers out to his right. He's going to pull the ball back and throw it across the middle. And he ran straight into the face of Muse and then turned the corner. It's going to be taken down about the 45-yard line, but that is going to be enough for a Grayson County first down.
Nice little pass out there in the flat, and he just – I don't know if he got Muse tied up or what, but here they go. Running it up right side. He's got an opening. He's carried about 3.
Shut down.
Well, we got probably a holding because it come from the white cap.
That's usually the indicator over there.
And let's see, what is he going to call? He's going to call personal foul, face mask
On us.
Okay.
Well, there we go. That could be the other.
Is that the 15 or the 5? Looks like it's going to be the 15 variety.
And that's going to move them. That's going to move them. 15-yard penalty is going to move them 40 yards. They're going to be 1st and 10 at the 35. 3:09 left to go here in the first half. Receivers out to each side, and that's a false start. You can't do that.
Everybody but the center.
I actually was watching that game when they called that in the NFL. False start on everybody but the center. So that's going to back them up 5 yards to the 40. Still going to be first down. But now it's 1st and 15 instead of 1st and 10. So Granville, a lot of people think a Bobcat is a Wildcat. That's what a lot of people think.
I don't believe that is correct.
I agree with that. But a group of Bobcats is called a clutter, clouder, or pounce.
Well, I thought Seth was talking about Jerry Clower when he put it out there.
And there it is. It's a pass out to the right side, cuts it to the middle. He's going to get about, we'll see where they mark it, but a nice shove of the Wildcats to close it in.
Now, I will say for a long time over at the middle school, what we call middle school or Fifth Sixth Center, they did have a display of a Bobcat up there. And,
they did, yes.
And the picture on the wall looked like a Bobcat.
Yes.
But a Wildcat is different than a Bobcat, I believe.
31 yard at the 31-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and about 6. Bratcher sets up in shotgun formation. Receivers out to each side. Drops, hands off. No, he's going to keep it and bring it up the right side, and he's got a ton of room. We had completely cleared out that side, and thankfully, number 10 for the Wildcats, Andre Hunter, gets him at about the 8-yard line. But we had totally vacated that side of the field there for a second.
Actually, it's about the 14.
Oh, is it? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm looking down this way. Yep, I see it now.
But he don't know what to do with it, so I don't know. We've got a flag.
Oh.
Please hold.
I'm having to look between pillars on this window, so I can't tell anything.
Here we come with the call. And he is going to call
Something.
on us because we're moving the ball that way.
Holding on us?
They're going to reset the play then. If it was holding on both of us, you can't mark it off and then mark it back. It should go back to the both. No, I don't know.
Redo the down.
How do you have holding on defense when you can use your hands? I'm just asking.
And it was a run play, so it's not like they could have been holding the receivers.
Okay.
I don't know. But here we go. Bratcher sets up in shotgun formation, and the Wildcats again with the hard count. We're going to have to figure that out because they have absolutely beat us to death with that.
We're going to have to stop it. Now, y'all stop it right now. You think they heard me?
No.
Okay.
All right, 1st and 5 now. Bratcher sets up in shotgun formation. Trip receivers out to the right side. And he is going to fake the handoff. He's rolling to his right. And he's going to be downed. Man, what a nice play over there. They had a blocker in front of him.
That's going to be close to first
DeWeese
down, but I don't
with a
know.
nice play over there. And he went out of bounds, so why are they rushing?
Well, they said it was a first down, so.
Yeah, and they haven't even got the anyway. And a nice run up the middle. And again, let's see where they mark it at. It was 1st and 10. So they're in hurry-up mode, but they shouldn't have been in hurry-up mode to start with because it was out of bounds. They didn't have to be in hurry-up mode.
Shh, don't tell them.
Bratcher sets up in shotgun. Hopefully they'll make a mistake. Handoff goes up the right side, and he's stringing them out, and he is in for the touchdown. Unless he stepped out of bounds.
Yep, they're calling it good.
That was number 3, Hanshaw again. That's his 3rd on the night.
So that was what, about a 15-yard?
No, it was 5.
5-yard? Okay, well, they still had the
they did.
sticks up, so I wasn't sure. All right, number 16 for Grayson County on for the extra point. 47.2 left here in the second quarter. And they say it's good, and I believe that was number 15. So with 47.2 left here in the second quarter, it is the Cougars 19, Edmonson County 3. So, Scott, we're not having much luck on defense. But I remember back in the days of Hee-Haw, if it wasn't for bad luck, we'd have no luck at all. So I'm looking forward to halftime. About like Jerry Clare talked at one time, we need to remount and reload. And come out here in this second half and play some Wildcat football. It's not over by no means, but
Nope, not at all.
19-3 don't look good at halftime, but all it takes a couple of tweaks on your defense, and you can shut this Grayson County down, I believe.
Right.
But we've got to get our offense rolling a little bit better than what we have.
Yeah, our offense hasn't been able to, other than a couple of big plays, we hadn't really had to gotten anything firing, and we're going to have to change that in the second half for sure. But, again, we want to remind everybody tonight's second quarter action is brought to you by Grayville Funeral Home here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half. Grayson County getting ready to kick off to Edmonson County. 47.2 seconds left to go here in the first half.
They tried a little razzle-dazzle, so watch out what they do this time. He's decided he's going to back it up to the 40 instead of the 45 because that would have been offsides.
Right. I was wondering what he was doing, and the official was over there talking to him. I was like, eh.
I think he was telling you to back up before I blow the whistle, but –
well, that would have been bad if the whole team was offsides, wouldn't it? There's the kick, and it's going to go to Sailing over on the right side again. He's cutting back across. This time he makes a nice move again up to the middle. He's going to take it out to the 26-yard line. Another nice return by Sailing, 16-yard return. 39.9 left to go here in the first half.
had one to beat, and he didn't beat him. Man,
Yep.
man, that'd been huge right here.
It says a group of Wildcats is called a destruction. I like that a lot
like
better
that
than a
because
clouder.
we had a destruction a minute ago.
Right.
And we probably should have given that a big play of the game, Don Franklin,
Yeah.
because we destructed them.
Let's give this play coming up here a big play of the game. I'm ready for one right now.
I'm ready right now.
Muse up under center. Everybody goes in motion. He hands it off to White coming back to this side, and he's going to go down after a short gain. 30 seconds left to go. Do they call a timeout, or do they go into halftime? 20 seconds and counting. And they're not making any moves toward the ball, so it looks like they're going to run it all the way down to halftime, Granny. And there it is. And at the half, the Wildcats trail the Grayson County Cougars by a score of 19-3. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat football on Wildcats Live at edmontonvoice.com.
I got it here.
It's time for the SCRTC halftime. It's time for the SCRTC halftime show on Wildcats Live.
SCRTC Connect is the ultimate Wi-Fi experience. Welcome home to reliable internet from SCRTC, your fiber optic provider. Create a tailored environment that allows you to take control of your Wi-Fi. Simple and intuitive features to keep your Wi-Fi network safe and at peak performance. Sign up for SCRTC Fiber Fast Internet today and download the ultimate Wi-Fi experience to take control of your internet. SCRTC Connect.
For over 60 years, Grayson Funeral Home has been a friend to our community, offering the services and care that you need. They're a full-service funeral home offering cremation and pre-need counseling. Call 270-597-2149. Visit their Facebook page for more. Stop by their facility at 537 North Main Street in Brownsville. Grayson Funeral Home, dedicated to those we serve. Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfordsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Reliable internet and great customer service, two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmontonVoice.com. Tonight's halftime show is brought to you by SCRTC. At the half, the Wildcats trailed the Cougars by a score of 19-3. With a look back at our halftime stats and a recap, here's Granville.
Scott, I got us with 48 yards rushing on the ground, 1 yard passing, 3 first downs, and 6 penalties for a minus 45 yards, and a total of 15 penalties already in the first half. And that rounds it out for a 19-3 halftime score.
Did you say 15 penalties?
15 penalties on both teams.
Wow. That's
And
first time. Yeah.
We've got 6 of them.
Yeah.
Actually, we've got 7, but it was nullified because it was one
Right.
on them, but I marked it down as a penalty. But 15 penalties total for the game so far.
Wow. That's a little bit crazy. That's of course that's pretty the first game jitters is what that is for sure. But yeah, I think we need to just settle down some here in the second half. And hopefully that's exactly what Coach Vessel's talking to him about right now.
Well, I think a few of the penalties were thrown well after the play started because both coaches were, hey, that was offsides, and then they threw them late. But
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yep, and that takes us down to our Student Athlete of the Week. And our Student Athlete of the Week is sponsored by County Clerk Kevin Alexander. Congratulations to Will Sailing for being named this week's Student Athlete of the Week. Will is a senior football player for Edmonson County. He's the son of Chris and Megan Sailing and currently has a 3.9 GPA.
Solid.
That is way solid. So congratulations, Will Sailing. You are the Wildcats Live Student Athlete of the Week. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll be back with more halftime action. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live at EdmontonVoice.com.
It's time for the SCRTC Halftime Show on Wildcats Live.
In 1950, 5 local men had the determination to build a new telephone infrastructure. They called it South Central Rural Telephone Cooperative. Little did they know their vision would evolve into an innovative telecommunications provider offering internet, TV, and phone to over 27,000 homes and businesses. 75 years later, we celebrate our loyal members, providing customer service found only here at SCRTC.
Save time, save money, it's that simple, simple as it can be. Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Have you got your flu shot? You can get it here at Alfred's Pharmacy. and no appointment is necessary. It's quick, easy, and virtually painless. Most insurance will cover with zero copay. That's right, zero copay. Save time, save money. It really is that simple at Alford's Pharmacy, located in the Main Street Center in Brownsville. Get your flu shot today. Alford's Pharmacy, located in the Main Street Center.
Save time, save money. It's that simple, simple as it can be. Save time, save money. It's that simple at Alford's Pharmacy.
If you're listing property or need the services of a professional auctioneer, call Alan at Keppel Auction Realty. And if you need a custom home, addition, or other builder services, you can still call Alan at H&K Construction. Call Alan Keppel today, 270-791-2288. Keppel Auction Realty and H&K Construction, 270-791-2288. Call Alan Keppel today. It's not something we like to talk about. It makes lots of folks uncomfortable. But the truth is, it's part of life. Folks have many needs when they lose a loved one, and one of those is a friend. Roy Grable and the staff at Grable Funeral Home have been friends of this community for a long time. Let Grable Funeral Home be a friend to you with pre-need counseling or other services. No one likes to talk about it, but at Grable Funeral Home, you can talk it over with a friend. A-Plus Family Healthcare provides personalized primary, behavioral, and pediatric care, all right here in Edmonson County. From newborns to golden years, our team provides comprehensive care tailored for your individual needs. Visit us in Brownsville in the Main Street Center and call 270-975-4050 for an appointment today, and visit aplushealth.org.
A-Plus Family Healthcare. Care is what we do.
CB Food Store is proud to be your hometown grocery store. At CB, you'll find an entire selection of fresh meats and a complete line of fresh fruits and vegetables. Looking for a product we don't have? Just let us know and we'll do our best to get it for you. Plus, we're happy to carry your groceries out to your car. Family owned and operated, open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Proud to be your hometown grocery store.
Reliable internet and great customer service, two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service.
Welcome back to the SCRTC halftime show. At the half, the Wildcats trail the Cougars by a score of 19-3. Tonight's second half adjustments are brought to you by CNC Firearms in Brownsville. Grandma, what do you think we can expect to see out of the Wildcats here in the second half?
Well, I believe he's in there talking to him about the defense, and we're going to tighten that up because they've had some big plays on defense and got some scores. But I do believe he's going to talk to him about the offense because we haven't got it rolling yet. We had a nice play and went down, kicked a field goal, but I think he's talking both offense and defense in there, or that's what I would do. But Vessels is a lot smarter than me and you put together, so he's got a game plan, and I think he's going to have them executed.
Yeah, I agree. I think what he's in there talking right off the bat, though, Granville, is get the nerves. Just calm down, guys. You know, we're only behind 2 scores here. I think if you get 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions, you're tied. So I mean, it's just 2 scores. We're good. We're not out of this yet. Let's just do what we know how to do and go back out there and be calm about it.
And I've seen it a couple, 3 times right now. We're trying to do that arm tackle stuff again.
Right.
So I know he saw that. So he's going to try to stop that because, I mean, yeah, even though it's a smaller kid, it's hard to arm tackle in high school.
Period.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're making the big monies on the weekend, you ain't going to take some of these kids down with one arm. But, yeah, I think that's what he's in there talking about, and I believe we kicked off. Is that correct?
Yes.
So we're going to have the ball here, so that could get us rolling here pretty good in the second half.
Need to come out and make a statement right off the bat. I agree with that. And let's go back and revisit our keys to victory.
Well, Scott, number one was shake off the first game jitters as soon as possible and focus on the game plan. There will be a lot of anxiety about the first game. Calm down and play ball. So I know he's reiterating that one in there right now. Number two, the offense needs to come out able to move the ball and get some scores early. In the past, Grayson County hasn't played well from behind, and they haven't played from behind here.
Right.
So we're -2 right now, Scott. And number three, avoid the silly penalties and missed assignments. The Cougars have the ability to score quickly if they catch the Wildcat defense out of position, and they have done that. That's why the score is 19-3. So we're going to have to do a better job on these keys, and I think he's in there doing his best to make that happen in the second half. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not as calm as me and you right now.
No, I doubt that.
Especially with a rival game of Grayson County.
Right.
Yeah, you're going to have to get the boys fired up and get them coming out the second half.
And, of course, we'll be able to tell the tape right here off the bat coming out of the second half, or starting the second half, I'm sorry, in the intensity that they come out with. It'll be right off the bat because we'll be on the offensive side of the ball. So hopefully we can come out with some cooking here and try to figure out how we can go into this next one and pull out some scores here in the second half. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, we'll be ready to get this thing started back, Granville. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live at edmonsonvoice.com.
Guarantee. For nearly 100 years, Bank of Edmonson County has been a place to find friends helping friends. It's still locally owned and operated with a complete line of deposit and loan products, and with mobile banking with deposit capture, helping our friends has never been easier.
Bank of Edmonson County, you're our first priority.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Wildcats Live on the Edmonson Voice is presented by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru, located in the Main Street Center in Brownsville. Alfred's Pharmacy provides super fast service, whether it's in the drive-thru, inside their retail location, curbside service, or even free delivery. Call 270-597-1044 to find out how they can save you time and money.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Are you ready for fast, reliable internet? NCTC, a 75-year communication veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet to Edmonson County. We offer plans starting as low as $64.95 a month, and we never require a contract. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, give us a call at 877-367-8550 and sign up today.
Patton Funeral Home is a family-operated business that has proudly served Edmonson, Barron, and the surrounding counties since 1969. In our close-knit community, we consider those we serve our neighbors, family, and friends. We're committed to providing affordable excellence to all that place their trust in us. Patton Funeral Home, serving you in 3 locations: Brownsville, Park City, and now Cave City. Visit PattonFuneralHome.com, continuing a heritage of caring. CB Food Store is proud to be your hometown grocery store. At CB, you'll find an entire selection of fresh meats and a complete line of fresh fruits and vegetables. Looking for a product we don't have? Just let us know and we'll do our best to get it for you. Plus, we're happy to carry your groceries out to your car. Family owned and operated, open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Proud to be your hometown grocery store.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com. Again, we're back with the SCRTC halftime show. And, Granny, we've got the guys back out on the field now. They're stretching out, getting ready to get everything started. So one of the things that we're looking at on the sideline is, our quarterback, Tristan Muse, is warming up. But he's actually throwing a little bit. It looks like we may be in for some passing here in the second half.
I'd like to see it. We only had 1 yard that I had in the first half, and I know he's got a cannon on him.
Right.
And I know he's got some pretty good receivers.
And unfortunately, he's throwing to one of them on the sideline that's not playing tonight, who is Number 4, Gabe DeArmond. He is a 6'4", 205-pound receiver. That's a big target right there. But Muse looks like he's whizzing the ball pretty good over here. So I kind of like our odds moving into the second half.
And huge crowd for the first game, Scott.
It is.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, we've always got a great crowd coming in, and that's one thing about it is they just love to support the Wildcats, and we appreciate each and every one of them that comes out here to the games on a consistent basis. And just as important, we appreciate the ones that listen to us each week and that aren't able to be here but still want to keep up with Wildcat football. Again, folks, we say it every year, but Granville and I are homers. We're always going to be homers. We bleed navy blue and white and red. Granville and I graduated high school together in 1988. Went all the way from sixth grade on through together, and we're just a couple of buddies talking about a football game that we're watching and trying to make it enjoyable for each and every one of you that's listening to us and giving you a picture of what we're actually seeing on the field. So we do mix some humor in with it sometimes, especially when the officials do a cha-cha slide out on the field when they put the ball down. We're going to, maybe hop 3 times or something of that nature. But we do wholeheartedly support our Wildcats, and we are non-apologetic for that. Right, Granny?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. No, I'm just kidding. There's that humor coming out in him.
Well, when you look like us, you have to have a sense of humor, right?
Well, I mean, I've heard it many, many times. If you don't like what you're hearing on the radio, it's got a dial. You can just juke it. And I know if you've tuned in on Facebook, you can't really just juke the dial. But you could flip over to the Netflix, or you could just sit there and read your Bible, or look outside at the trees.
We don't Netflix and chill, do we?
No, we don't. We all about talking Wildcat sports.
Right. Always first and foremost. We appreciate that, Paul Miller. He said good to hear me and you back on the air. So we appreciate that for sure. Paul's always a long-time listener as well. And we're about 55 seconds away from getting this second half underway, and I have a feeling that the Wildcats are going to come out and try to make a statement right here off the bat, Granville. And hopefully that's exactly what we'll be able to do.
If we don't run it back for a touchdown, I'd like to see about 50, 60, 80-yard pass for a touchdown to change the scoreboard just a little bit right off the bat.
Right. Yeah, I like it.
I believe that would change a little bit of the momentum. And like I said, I think Mo's been over here for a while, but it's just
we're getting beat by plays right now, not actual. Yeah, I agree. I just looked down there in the crowd of cheerleaders down there, and one of their biggest cheerleaders was out there with them. Our buddy Hoppy Decker was out there cheering them on. Hoppy, again, one of the long-time favorites for Edmonson County, and always a cheerleader for our kids. So we appreciate Hoppy and all of them for being here. And here we are, Granville. We've already got our guys out on the field, and we're ready to go.
Well, they're having a scuttlebutt at midfield here with the officials, and
yeah, something about deflate. Did they really just do
They done 1, 2, 3 Wildcats, and they separated.
I saw that. I just hope they said Wildcats when they separated.
I sure do believe it. I had this on where y'all couldn't see it, but they sure did. They went 1, 2, 3 Wildcats.
Looks like we're all set for the start of the third quarter, and it's brought to you by Alford's Pharmacy here in the Patton Funeral Home second half. The Wildcats are going to start with the ball. Grayson County will be kicking off. And I'm not expecting anything different, so we've got Will Sailing and Blaine DeWeese back deep. We've got Orvis and Muse in our second level.
And then the good hands people up front.
And then the good hands people.
He might come up here and do a do-si-do and somebody else kick it, but from that position, he's kicked it twice.
Yep.
There they go, do-si-do.
And he's going to kick it away. And right now, I think it's just them doing it. So Will Sailing is going to get it another return coming up the middle, cuts it. He's back around the outside, and he almost, but yep, there's a flag on the play.
Okay. I'm a little nervous of which way this is going to be, sir.
Well, I know what I saw, but let's see if what I saw is what they saw. So I'm not going to say anything until they actually tell us what the flag is.
I see, said the blind man as he picked up the hammer and saw.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Looks
So
like,
come on, you're talking. Come on with it. Come on with it. We're waiting. It shouldn't take that long, folks.
Well, he's trying to see how much more yardage he can give us. So
Yeah.
give us just a second.
So come on over. Did he pick it up?
Well, he's going to have to go back over and apologize to Grayson County. And then he's going to come back over and make – now he's going back and talking to the Grayson County guy. So, Coach, I'm sorry I'm having to call this penalty on you. I know you traveled a long way down here, but your kid did do this. Or they could be talking about lunch after the game. I don't know.
Well, it's a conversation on the far sideline, and if I was Coach Vessels, I would be walking out toward halfway in midfield and trying to figure out why they're spending that much time over there.
He's walking that way with the hands on the hips, and
we've had about a 2-minute stoppage of play here, and we still do not have a call from the field.
they have called up to Lexington at the KHSAA for official review, and they are calling nothing. They picked the flag up.
Well, hallelujah. After all that, we got it nothing.
Glad to give you play-by-play of what happened and I saw.
Yeah, and what didn't happen.
So what did you saw?
Huh? I saw it on us, actually. I'm not going to lie.
I thought I saw a hold on us, too.
Yeah, it was. It was. It was not really a hold. It was a yank. All right, we hammered it up the middle. Going to be a gain of about a yard on the play. Going to be 2nd down and 9. Looks like they gave him 2, Granny.
Like it.
2nd down and 8. We'll take it. But, yes, it was. I think it was a holding penalty from what I saw. But I don't have a flag, so it really doesn't matter what I saw, does it?
Oh, I can give you a flag, but it ain't going to make us. It ain't going to do us any good. Because you can throw it all day long, and they ain't going to move the ball.
That's exactly right. I need a white hanky up here is what I need. Muse sets up in shotgun formation. There's the snap, and there's the air under the ball. Oh, and a nice one-arm catch is going to take it down to about the 28-yard line. Man, that is a solid catch right there for Colton White. I'm sorry. Nice one-handed grab right there. Gain of, they give him 3 on the play. Looks that way.
They said 3.
Yep. It's going to be 3rd down and 5.
Officials moved it 3, so I'm going with 3.
Yes. I think you're safe now.
And I'm pretty sure Colton White is 8.
Yep,
so we
he
need
is.
5 here.
And there's the handoff, and it looks man, yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
And that's Orvis on the carry. He almost turned backwards, and that's why Graham will not stop for a second. But he did get enough for the Wildcats live 1st down. Nice job by Orvis to come in and pick up the yardage needed. I'm kind of liking this one so far, Granny.
We're moving the ball.
They're mixing the ball up. That's
right. And, I mean, a good offense, that's what you got to do. You've got to mix it up because if you run the same play over and over, it's the definition of insanity.
Muse up under center. And he's going to fake the pitch. And he's going to gun it downfield. And DeWeese with the catch at the 36. Nice job. That is a, 14. 29.
29.
Yep, 29-yard catch. Nice fake and pass by Muse. Nice way to pull it in by Blaine DeWeese. And I just got a notification, Granville, that somebody that me and you both know is actually watching from Warren County, Bowling Green tonight. They got to work in the morning, but Ryan Lindsay's watching. What about that?
What about that? I know that guy.
Former Wildcat. Muse up under center. DeWeese goes in motion, and man, I love the misdirection here. Nice job. It's going to go forward for a couple of yards. Let's see, they're going to give him about 4 on that one, Granny.
I like it.
I do too. I love the misdirection, and they pulled the guard. Tiffany Mayfield checking in with us. We appreciate that, Tiffany. She said that we always do a great job. Matt Simmons checking in with us. We're going to try to get some people shouted out here, folks, but we can't see everybody, so I apologize for that if we miss you. Miss Judy Wilson checking in with us. Muse up under center. DeWeese goes in motion, pulls back Orvis straight up the middle. He's going to take it across the 30. Let's see where he's actually at.
Maybe about 3.
And I think it's going to be, is it close to the first down
It's
mark?
close, man.
Come on, you just walked that one off. Oh, no, it's not close now.
Nope. My bad.
Sorry about that. Just got a little excited there. But nice job, and that's going to bring up third down and, about a half yard?
About a half yard, if that.
Matt Hogan checking in with us. Appreciate that. Thomas Willoughby. Skylar Klein, another former Wildcat. And he's going to take it forward, and he's got it.
Oh, he's got it, guys. Get him off of him.
That's going to be a Wildcats
He's
live
still up,
first down. Peyton Talley actually texted me and said, does it count as a homer if you shout out your own kids? Of course it does.
Yes.
Yes. So Ryan Rich checking in with us as Go Cats watching from San Antonio.
Oh.
Charles Barkley likes him churros down in San Antonio. I know that for a fact. He talks about them on NBA Live all the time. Muse up under center. And there's the handoff going to Colton White across the side. He cuts it back. He's still on his feet. Over the 20, down to the 14.
Oh, if he hadn't lost his foot there, Scott. Oh.
He was rolling. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of this group right now. They're fighting hard. Keith Lamastus checking in with us. Truman Waddell. Appreciate everybody checking in, folks. 7:20 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. The Wildcats trail by a score of 19-3. Again, a reminder for everybody that tonight's third quarter action is brought to you by Alfred's Pharmacy here in the Patton Funeral Home second half. Muse going to be up under center. Single back in the backfield. Man comes in motion is DeWeese. And again, the misdirection. He hands the ball off to Colton White. Going across the 10. Down to the 8-yard line. And that's going to be enough for another Wildcats live first down. I do want to apologize, folks, if you're hearing me cough in the background. I apologize for that. I've been fighting a sinus infection all week, but when I get excited about the Wildcats and talk a lot, I start coughing a little, Granny. And I'm really excited right now.
Nice.
First and goal from the 8. Muse up under center. Pitch is going to be to DeWeese. He's got a lead blocker, cuts it back across the 5. They're going to say he's right at the 5-yard line, so that's going to be a gain of 3 on the play. It's going to bring up second down and goal with 6:15 and counting left to go here in the third quarter.
Wait a minute. We got somebody down. They're motioning from the sideline.
Yep.
Cougar
So
down.
we've got an official timeout on the field. We have a Grayson County Cougar down. Let's see if he's going to pop back up real quick or if they – nope, he's got his helmet off and he's going to stay down for a minute. So we're going to take a quick break as well. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live at edmontonvoice.com.
Healthcare can be a scary subject for those that are underinsured, but at A-Plus Family Healthcare, we make sure that's never the case. We have a great program available and we're here to help you. Call us today for more information. 270-975-4050. Located in the Main Street Center next to Alfred's Pharmacy.
A-Plus Family Healthcare. Care is what we do.
Patton Funeral Home is a family-operated business that has proudly served Edmondson, Barron, and the surrounding counties since 1969. In our close-knit community, we consider those we serve our neighbors, family, and friends. We're committed to providing affordable excellence to all that place their trust in us. Patton Funeral Home, serving you in 3 locations: Brownsville, Park City, and now Cave City. Visit PattonFuneralHome.com, continuing a heritage of caring. CB Food Store is proud to be your hometown grocery store. At CB, you'll find an entire selection of fresh meats and a complete line of fresh fruits and vegetables. Looking for a product we don't have? Just let us know and we'll do our best to get it for you. Plus, we're happy to carry your groceries out to your car. Family owned and operated, open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Proud to be your hometown grocery store.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmontonVoice.com. It's 6:10 to go here in the third quarter. We have an official timeout on the field for an injury with one of the Grayson County Cougars players. He is walking off limping, but under his own power, so looks like that he's going to be okay, hopefully, with that, and we'll be thinking about him for sure. Granville, this is a big rivalry, but we never want to see anybody get hurt, so we'll definitely be thinking about him and remembering him in our prayers, making hopefully everything goes well. 6:10 left to go here in the third quarter. There goes the play. The clock is rolling, and Edmonson County's knocking on the door. There's the fake pitch, handoff up the middle, and it's touchdown Wildcats! Orvis with a 5-yard touchdown.
He faked the pitch. Inside handoff to Orvis, and he chunk with a juke here, jive there, and a hearty Howe Silver to the end zone.
I like it.
And now, Edmonton is either going to try a 2-point or a 1-point conversion here. We're in the huddle. I'm assuming we're going to go for 2 to make this an 8-point ball game, but I've been wrong one other time. So we back up in the huddle one more time, changed our minds, and now here we go again, and then we call a timeout.
I'm okay with that.
30-second timeout, Wildcats.
So for the first time this year, Granny, we get to say touchdown Wildcats.
Like it. I like
Mr.
it.
Orvis with a 5-yard touchdown run. We'll wait and see what they want to do here. But exactly what we hoped coming out of the halftime would happen. Granville, very first possession, we take it in.
And marched it down there. I mean, I like the diversity of the plays we ran. We ran the ball, we'd pass it. It kept them on their heels, and we scored. So
one thing that that Coach Vessels is very well known for is misdirection. And if you remember back in 2011 when we had, Josh Milam at quarterback and we had all the athletes on both sides of the ball and we went undefeated for the regular season, Coach Vessels was the offensive coordinator for that team, and you never knew who was getting the ball, and that was part of their success. And I'm glad to see it here. It looks great.
all right, the Cats come back out. Straight eye. Misdirection with 2 going to the left. Here's the fake pitch and then the pass.
No good.
2 yards short. So with 6 minutes on the clock, it is Grayson County 19. Your Edmonton County Wildcats 9. So we got it within a touchdown and a field goal, Scott.
Right.
So if the defense can come out here and play similar to what the offense does, I think we'll get the ball back here pretty quick.
Absolutely. I like what I'm seeing. Got another check-in. Jody Johnson and Brad are checking in with us from Bee Spring. They say go Cats. We appreciate it, Jody and Brad. That's another group of longtime listeners right there. They check us out just about every time. Porter and Donna are watching from Smith's Grove, so we appreciate that, Porter and Donna Martin. 6 minutes left to go here in the third quarter, and the Wildcats on the board for the first time of 2025 with a touchdown. They'd already scored a 31-yard field goal, but great to see the Wildcats on the board. And
33.
Was it 33?
33.
There we go. Ooh. Cheerleaders tossed one and just about tossed her too far. I caught my breath there for a second. I'm sorry. So here the Wildcats will be kicking off. Mr. White will be kicking off to Grayson County, and they've got their good hands team up front. It wouldn't shock me a bit to see a little dribbler right here, but, you know. And he kicks it long, and a nice kick going to be fielded at the 11-yard line. The Wildcats get downfield. They've got a lane open, though. Nice job by the Wildcats to stick it. And that was Mr. Orvis that got that tackle. He's going to be down at the 38-yard line, looks like. Well, that's where they were standing. They're not standing there now. So, all right. Yeah, it's still about 38.
You want to try again?
Well, no.
33.
All right, Crystal Frederick checking in with us and said that her and David are watching from Beaumont, Texas. So we've got Ryan Rich in San Antonio and Crystal and David in Beaumont. So we appreciate that. We got Texas covered. Handoff goes up the right side. The Wildcats leave a lane open. There's a flag. There may be a reason there was a lane open.
Bring it back.
Yeah, we definitely know what that side of the field, what that typically
we
brings.
got somebody down again.
And he's wearing solid white. Bonnie Ann Taylor is checking in with us. Adam Nance, we appreciate it. Christine Hubry Burton, appreciate y'all checking in. Richie Jaggers tuning in from Cleveland.
What's a long way from Brownsville?
Mandy Day's checking in with us from Georgia. So we got out all over the place, Granny. I feel like a celebrity. We got Texas and Georgia, and actually I don't feel like a celebrity, but we'll keep it right here. Official timeout with 5:48, and it looks like this one may be a cramp, Granny. They're doing some stretches on that other side. That's what it typically leads to. Miss Medina Stewart checking in with us. We'll check and see if he gets up pretty quick or if we need to go to break, but they're stretching him out right now.
Well, the way he was laying there, I knew he wasn't hurt too bad because he just grabbed his face mask. And normally when you grab your face mask, you got to do something with your hands when you're cramping because you can't get up.
Right. Yeah, we both felt that feeling before.
If you get them in both legs, it ain't fun.
I tell you what, though, I'd almost rather have them in my calf or something than have them in my foot. When you get one in your foot, of course, you're all taped up and stuff, and you can't stretch it out or nothing.
Right.
And they seem to last forever. If any of you are listening to us that have kids that play youth league football or anything like that, take it from me and Granville. I'll give you a little bit of advice coming from years of coaching and years of being around it. Every cooler that I've ever taken to a tournament that we were playing youth league football in had little containers full of dill pickle juice in it.
Mm-hmm.
It will get rid of cramps quicker than you can believe.
Hey, we got Dylan Meredith checking in real close to Hawaii, he said, near Bee Spring.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty close to Hawaii.
Yeah.
I don't know how close that is, but that's pretty close. But we do appreciate all of our listeners and watchers checking in with us. 5:48, we're getting back to game time here after the official timeout for an injury on the field. Bratcher up under center. I formation in the backfield. There's the snap. Handoff goes dead up the middle, and the Wildcats snuff it out pretty good. It's going to be a short gain on the play. But there's 5 Wildcats in on the tackle.
That could be a destruction. I believe it. More than 3 is a destruction, right?
Yeah, we'll say more than 2 because
Yeah. Okay.
I like it. I like the destruction part of it. I like that. 5:12 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. Bratcher up under center, I formation in the backfield with the receivers out to each side. And, we got movement on their side too.
They moved and then we hit them, so let's see what the call is going to be. They're going to call all
You want to
sides
take
on
odds?
us.
I
knew where it was
say.
going. I knew where it was going.
I usually don't make bets unless they're a sure thing, but I would have bet on that one any day of the week. 4:55 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. The Wildcats trail the Cougars by a score of 19-9. And it's going to be second down and 3 for Grayson County after the Wildcat penalty, offsides. And there's the snap coming up the side. We had a hold right in the middle of the field, and they didn't catch it, but they're going to get to the outside, and they hooked him again. It's going to take it down to the 45-yard line, though, and a nice tackle by number 10, Mr. Hunter there. Also, Coates in on the play. That's what I like right there, though. Did you see Muse right then? Mm-hmm. After the play was over with, he got with all of his guys and tried to get them fired up and refocused. That's a great senior leadership move right there. Bradshaw up under center. He's moving some personnel. And there was a whistle.
False start? No, they call a timeout.
Timeout, Grayson County. And with that, we're going to take a quick timeout as well. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat football on Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com.
Wildcats Live on the Edmonson Voice is presented by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru, located in the Main Street Center in Brownsville. Alfred's Pharmacy provides super fast service, whether it's in the drive-thru, inside their retail location, curbside service, or even free delivery. Call 270-597-1044 to find out how they can save you time and money.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com. 4 minutes and 1 second left to go here in the third quarter, and the Wildcats trail the Cougars by a score of 19-9. It's first and 10, Grayson County from the 45-yard line. Hank and Sherry Vincent checking in with us. Lori Duval Hudson just got here. The score is 19-9 Grayson County at this point. Mary Tyler checking in. Jeff Clubb checking in. We appreciate it. Paul Barber, we appreciate you checking in as well. Grayson County sets up under center. Man goes in motion. And they're going to pitch to the right side. The Wildcats are strong on that side, and a great job of the Wildcats getting down after a very short game, but nice job by the Wildcats penetrating on that side. We had 15 Coates in on the play along with Blaine DeWeese. Number 64 is in on that play as well for the Wildcats, and that's Barrett. But a great job of the Wildcats of stringing that out and making him cut back right into the teeth of that Wildcat defense. It's going to be second down and 8. 3:20 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. Again, Bradshaw up under center, I formation in the backfield, receivers out to each side. There's the handoff coming up this side, and again, the Wildcats make a good move, and again, the Wildcats are slamming Granville. I like it. And there's a flag. I don't know what that was, but it went in here. Wow. That was after the play, so I'm not sure what happened. Was it Grayson County? Personal foul?
I'm not a betting man.
Personal foul against us.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, I wonder who they got there. Because I only saw one thing, but
He's coming over to talk to Vessels now, so he's like, Coach, I'm sorry if after it's over with, you won't go down and get a ice cream cone.
Vessels is giving this line judge the what for over here on the sideline, though.
And the white hat went with like an uppercut, so I don't know if we uppercut or tried to take somebody's face mask off with the helmet still intact. I don't know what happened. I didn't see it, so
I didn't either. Bradshaw up under center, I formation in the backfield. There's a snap. Handoff goes up the right side. He's on his horse, and he's got some room. And that's going to be number 7 with a
32-yard
touchdown. That's Ethan Mudd with a 32-yard touchdown run for the Cougars.
He went off right tackle, and I'm not for sure we got a hand or an arm or anything on that kid. So looks like Grayson County going to line up for another, I believe that's 15. If I got his number, I'll say it. Evan Hasty on for the extra point. We've blocked one and he's made one, so let's see what happens here. There's the snap, ball's up, and they say, I think they said no good. So with 2:55 left here in the third quarter, it is the Cougars 25, your Wildcats 9. Well, if you take anything positive away from that, he missed the extra point, Scott.
Yeah.
The defense looked pretty solid. It's like we've always said, we give up that one big play that just takes us right out of that series. And if you wasn't paying attention, Vestos has just went out and talked to the white hat and the black hat, and he's come back walking.
I don't think he's very happy.
I don't think he's going to take him out for coffee after the game. But I don't think if he won the game he would take him out to coffee. But anyway, it's not here or there. But
hey, Granville, while we got a break here, one of our buddies who's also a DJ and does quite a few things, James Coates, is checking in with us. We appreciate that. Evanston County native and does real well for himself, but we appreciate that. Yeah,
he used to be a real good basketball player, and I saw a Facebook post the other day, and he's trying to spin a basketball on his finger, and he was struggling along with it a little bit there.
Yeah, so, my fingers are completely different than they were when I was in high school. So.
Well, see, he hasn't worked real hard because he's a DJ. You know, we work for a living. We come out here to do this for fun. He actually does it for a living, so his fingers are tender now.
Grayson County kicks off. Will Saling has it on the far sideline up the side. And he's going to be met at about the 17-yard line, looks like from here. And we've got a Wildcat that went down momentarily. But he popped back up real quick. So we'll see. It's on the far side, so we couldn't really tell exactly where it was. But we'll wait for him to place the ball and make that call. 2:50 left to go here in the third quarter. Again, tonight's third quarter action is brought to you by Alfred's Pharmacy here in the Patton Funeral Home. Second half.
Now, I will say if he would spin it with his left hand, he's got a lot of calluses on that because he plays a lot of bluegrass. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But that right hand, when he used to shoot the basketball, it's just a little bit on the tender side. He can't spin it like he used to.
No, I can't either, so I'm not going to say anything about that. So,
James, I'm just kidding, buddy, if you're listening.
Muse sets up in shotgun formation, receivers out to each side, single back in the backfield, dropping back, looking to pass. It's across the middle and just overthrown DeWeese just a little.
We had two there, Scott.
DeWeese had some room, too, if he could have pulled it down. But, alas, it's going to be second down and 10. 2:46 left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure back when we played, almost didn't count.
No.
And almost didn't count there either.
Nope.
But it looked good.
Yeah, I can't say that mine ever looked good, even if I missed it, but, you know. And here we go. Muse breaks the huddle. Muse sets up, and I think that was a broken play. I don't know whatever happened there.
Well, I think
and it looks like Grayson County got on
it. We fumbled a little fumble.
Yeah, it looked like a broken play for sure, and it looks like Grayson County is going to be back in good field position with the ball at inside the 20-yard line with 2:41 left to go.
And, Scott, for our listeners out there and watchers tonight, we have a new camera gal up there.
We do.
Miss Peyton. Doing a fantastic job tonight so far from what I've seen on the camera down here. Coming to us from Tennessee.
Hickman County.
Hickman County.
Welcome to the team, Peyton. We appreciate you. Bratcher up under center. He's going to turn around, hand the ball off, coming up. He's dancing up the right side. The Wildcats take him down. Looked like Orvis with the initial contact. And we'll see what they give him. 2:25 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. Grandma, we were talking prior to the game, and I talked a little bit about it when Hoppy was down there earlier, but give a big shout-out to our cheerleading crew tonight, too.
Mm-hmm.
There's several of those young ladies out there.
Yeah, I told you there's 22 minutes to go.
Yeah. So we appreciate all of our cheerleaders and also the band. They put on a great show at halftime.
They sure did.
And here we go. Up under center, turn around, hand off to Henshaw going up the right side. He tries to cut it back to the middle, right into the teeth of the defense. And he's going to be stopped short of the first down by about 2 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2.
And I'm not for sure if it's hunting season started or what, but we got a lot of camouflage going on here. I think it was dress-up day at school. But,
it was, yeah.
I heard there's a little bit of controversy about that, but it was camo day, and I'll just leave it at that.
Yep, camo. Camo, camo, camo. 1:19 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. Looks like Grayson County is playing a little bit of the clock game right now. And I don't blame them. If I had a 16-point lead, I would be playing the clock a little bit too. Bratcher up under center. There's the snap. And he's going to hand the ball off coming up the right side, cuts it back to the middle. And he's going to pick up the first down just inside the 10-yard line. Let's see where they actually spot it, but it's going to be 1st and goal. Grayson County from looks like, does it look like the 7?
7, yep.
45 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. And they're going to have to run a play, I think.
Yeah.
But they're going to take it all the way down, aren't they?
Well, they're trying their best to.
Yep. And Bratcher up under center. And the pitch is going up the right side. The Wildcats get good penetration, but he cuts it up. And it's going to be another touchdown for Grayson County. That's Henshaw again.
In a little power eye there, flipped it to the tailback, and we may have touched him after he crossed the goal line, but there was a pretty good hole there again, Scott. That right side is just getting worked on tonight.
That was a 7-yard touchdown run by Henshaw.
Yep. So now we have a different kicker in since the other guys 1 for 3. Here's the kick. It's up. And they say that one is good. So with 10.5 left here in the third quarter, it's the Grayson County Cougars 32, your Edmonson County Wildcats 9. So, Scott, a big play turns into a score again because they got a fumble recovery and great field position. Run about 6 or 7 plays and score again. The one big thing that I like, none of our fans have got up and said, well, this game's over and leaving. So that's a good sign.
Right.
32-9. I mean, we still got plenty of time. We still got the whole fourth quarter left, but I'm not for sure that we can score here in 10 seconds unless we run it all the way back on the kickoff. And I ain't going to count us out on that one either.
No, I'm not either. I'm not counting anything out ever.
Because he's almost broke 2. And I know you can't use almost, but I'm just saying.
Right.
He lost his footing on one and shoestring tackle on the other one, or he would have been scampering on down there. All right, I don't know if they're going to do a do-si-do on the kickoff this time. 1 or 3 of the guys will take off running sideways, and then another guy will come kick it. So let's see what happens here.
He looks crazy. It just looks crazy. And they're going to kick the ball off, and again, they're kicking it to
Kicked it deep, isn't it?
Sailing. Yeah, he's going to let it go over. No, that's DeWeese on that side now. They suspected that he was going to kick to that side. So DeWeese let it go over his head, and it went into the end zone. So we're going to take the ball over first and 10. 10.5 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Started out there on the 20, and let's have less than 80-yard pass play right here, son.
Is there a first and 80 play?
Yes. I wouldn't disagree with a little inside shuttle pass for 80-yard run either.
Especially since they don't really have anybody in the middle covering. But here we go. DeWeese goes in motion, and the pass is out in the flats. He's got it on the corner. And nice job run up the sideline. If I'm not mistaken, that's Sailing, and it is. Sailing's going to pick up some big yardage there, and that's another Wildcats Live first down. Nice job by Will. Nice catch and a nice run. And, of course, he is our student athlete of the week this year, too, so living up to the hype.
Well, I hope he hypes it one more time.
Or 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take it. We will take it. So nice gain on the play at 16 yards. Even though it says 1st and 7 on the board. I don't believe that. Muse up under center. Motion man. He fakes the pitch. Throws it over the flats. And Colton White with another first down. That's a 11-yarder there as time expires in the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, the Wildcats trail the Cougars by a score of 32-9. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat football on Wildcats Live at edmonsonvoice.com.
Memories don't die, they live on in our hearts forever. A tombstone or marker should be as unique as the one it honors. Whether it's a simple but elegant headstone or a stately family-grade tribute, Patton Brantley Monuments will work with you to create an exclusive masterpiece. We offer a large selection of monuments to honor your loved ones, available in all colors of granite and marble with all shapes and custom designs. To learn more about Patton Brantley Monuments, visit pattonfuneralhome.com.
You're listening to Wildcats Live on Edmonson County's #1 source for local news and information, edmonsonvoice.com.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live. Tonight's fourth quarter action is brought to you by Alfred's Pharmacy here in the Patton Funeral Home second half. Again, to begin the fourth quarter, the Wildcats on the move, but they do trail the Cougars by a score of 32-9. And again, some big plays in this quarter. Granville, nice runs, a couple of good passes. Again, mixing it up and trying to keep everybody off kilter there and giving them a little extra room. And here we go. Muse up under center, fakes the handoff, is going to kick it up the right side, and he's still on his horse. And that's a gain of about 13 or 14, depending on where he steps out of bounds. That's Colton White, I think.
It was Colton, but I don't know where he went out at.
Yep, it was Colton, and they gave him, I don't know what they're doing. They're going to mark it at the 44.
We're on the 46.
So there's...
I don't.
They gave him 11 yards, enough for the first down. So
all right, then.
Yep. Muse sets up under center, single back in the backfield, receivers out to each side. Man comes in motion, and he's looking that way, but
they blowed it dead for some reason.
Well, this guy down here.
False start.
But he called it back here. How did he call that?
I believe it was our left tackle. Could be wrong. But
he's the one that threw the flag, the backfield judge, and he signaled false start. How can he see that from his side? He's the furthest away from the play.
He has X-ray vision?
He was furthest away from the play. I don't understand that one. Unless he was just agreeing with one of the other guys. Chris Grimsley checking in with us. We appreciate it, Chris. Pat Blair, appreciate that. Muse up under center. Man goes in motion is White. They fake the pitch. He's rolling out, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield. And he threw the ball in the air. Oh, they blew it dead.
Yeah, but we caught it.
Yeah, it was caught by Orvis.
And it was a lateral. Now,
Yeah,
we don't
Muse
call intentional grounding, but
Muse is saying, "What are you doing?"
I mean, they hadn't blowed him dead yet when his arm cocked back, but
Right.
That'll be a loss on the play.
You know, that's a loss. Pretty good loss, too. 11:05 and counting left to go in the fourth quarter. Again, tonight's fourth quarter action is brought to you by Alfred's Pharmacy here in the Patton Funeral Home second half. The board says second down and 2, and I'm still not buying that. Handoff goes up the middle. That's Orvis, and he gets back up to about the 48-yard line.
They're saying the ball was stripped.
Yep.
Hang on.
And Edmonson County's walking off the field, so it
Yep.
Whitehead just showed it. Orvis trying to get some extra yardage and coughs the ball up. So it's a turnover. 10:49 left to go in the fourth quarter. When you're fighting hard, turnovers can be they can zap you, Granny.
It could be devastating.
Devastating, detrimental, deterring. Come up with another word.
Despicable.
There you go. Bratcher up under center. I formation in the backfield. They're going to turn around and hand it off, going up the right side. And looks like we've got
an engine blown in the back of us.
I started to say, what was that?
Somebody took off. They're mad.
That's a gain of about 7 on the play, it looks like. That just kind of caught me off guard. That was
They revved their engine, sure enough.
I think they redlined it for sure. 10:19 and counting left to go here in the fourth quarter. Bratcher turn around. He fakes the handoff, rolling out to his right. He's going to throw across the middle, and our guy fell down, and it's incomplete. Wow. We got lucky there. Our guy fell down and got his feet tangled up.
We got a flag over yonder. He's going to Grayson County side, so give me just a second.
Yeah, that typically means they're going to call it on us.
Well, he just went to the side judge to find out what he's calling, so could be a holding on them. It is. Ha! What about that?
Hallelujah. So that's going to mark off 10 yards from the spot of the foul. That's going to put it down about the 44-yard line.
Well, if they marked it off 10 yards, then they had an ineligible man downfield because that would mean it's 5 yards here.
Right.
And he made a pass play. I'm thinking about it logically. You can't have holding 5 yards about without a
ineligible man
downfield. But
right. Yeah, I'm with you. I understand exactly where you're going with that. We'll take the holding though.
Yes.
Bratcher sets up under center. High formation in the backfield. Oh, and we have a false start. Let's see if they blow it on us.
Well, I would say not, since he knocked our guy 6 feet off the ball. So that's
they're already moving it back.
Bang, bang.
And Grayson County's coach is mad, so he called timeout. We're going to take a quick timeout as well with 9:38 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Wildcats trail Grayson County by a score of 32-9. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat football on Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com.
If you're listing property or need the services of a professional auctioneer, call Alan at Keppel Auction Realty. And if you need a custom home, addition, or other builder services, you can still call Alan at H&K Construction. Call Alan Keppel today, 270-791-2288. Keppel Auction Realty and H&K Construction, 270-791-2288. Call Alan Keppel today.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EvanstonVoice.com. 9:38 left to go in the game, and the Wildcats trail the Cougars by a score of 32-9. It's going to be second down and 19, according to the scoreboard, from the 44 for the Cougars.
Scott, tonight's trivia question is, how many penalties have been thrown in this game?
No penalties have been thrown, but there's been some flags.
Okay, how many flags have been thrown in this game?
Let me see. 26.
You're 5 over, but that's a good guess. 21 is what I've got.
Yeah. It seems like there's been a bunch of them for sure. And here we go. There's the whistle. Bratcher up under center, I formation in the backfield. And they're going to fake the handoff, roll out to the right, looking to pass. He guns it across the middle. He does it. Oh! Nice job of the Wildcats. Number 14, Will Sailing. He's stretched out for the ball, and Will put a lick on him, and he's still down. Hopefully he's okay, but we definitely don't want anybody hurt. But what a great play by Will Sailing. He took his helmet off.
He's going to have to go out because he took his helmet off. But what I was more worried about, the official was reaching for his flag and never did throw it. Thank goodness.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything. I mean, Will was behind him.
No, there was nothing on that. But
what a great play by Sailing, though, because that pass was there. And great defensive play. Nice lick. That's what you expect from Will, though.
I kind of understand why he's the player of the week this week.
Yeah. Might. All right, coming back out. 9:31 left to go in the game. Bratcher up under center, I formation in the backfield. And they're going to hand the ball off, coming up the middle. Cuts it back to the right side. He's got some room, too, and a blocker out front. And he's tiptoeing down the sideline. Surely he ran out over there somewhere. But the official's so far behind him, he couldn't tell.
So he's throwed up a touchdown. So that's a 56-yard.
Yeah, if it stands, it's a 56-yard touchdown. Are they going to give it to him?
They are. Did. Yep. 56-yard, yep.
What number was the runner, did you see?
I did not see. So Grayson County puts up another touchdown. Vessels is going out to talk to the White Hat. Don't know if he asked if he went out of bounds, and he said no, he didn't go out of bounds, or.
So it's a 56-yard touchdown, right?
Yeah, 56-yard touchdown run, but I just don't know who was. And now he's went out and said something to the White Hat. Now the White Hats went over and talked to the coach. So now they're going to come back in, and now we're going to have the extra point. So here's the snap. Ball is down. Kick is on the way. They say it is good. So with 9:17 left here in the fourth quarter, it is the Cougars 39, Wildcats 9.
Gramble, I have confirmed that was Hanshaw with the 56-yard touchdown run. So that's Hanshaw's, is it his fourth?
It's possible.
Yeah.
I'm going to credit that kid. He's got some speed on him.
He sure does.
For him to stay in bounds and then flip over the pylon there, it took some athletic work. So I'm not going to knock him from that, but here with a 30-point lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, take nothing away from Henshaw. He's a good little runner, and that he had to use some balance tactics over there on the sideline to keep from going out of bounds. So credit to him. Nice 56-yard touchdown run and good acrobatics over there on the sideline to stay in bounds.
Yeah, I'm not sure me and you could do that acrobatic move.
No, I know
now,
I
Scott.
couldn't. It's not. I'm not sure what we could have done. I can't.
I'm just not for sure we could have made the 56-yard run either. But
56-foot run, maybe, not yards.
And then to keep a slew of foot over there to stay in bounds,
right?
Pretty solid.
Yeah, I'm with you. Oh, they're playing mountain music.
Mountain music here in the fourth quarter, Brownsville.
Of course, in between the third and fourth quarter, that's a tradition for basketball. All right, here we go. Grayson County kicking off to Edmonson County after a 56-yard touchdown scored, 39-9 here with 9:17 left to go in the fourth quarter. And they're going to pooch it up. And it's going to hit. DeWeese has got it at the 11-yard line. He makes a stutter step and goes up and takes it across the 22 to the 23. The Wildcats will take over first and 10 with 9:13 left to go in the game. Well, Grandy, not the start that we wanted tonight, but there's always room to build.
Exactly.
And that's the thing of it is, until you get your first game under your belt, you don't know exactly what you're going to see out on the field, and this will give the coaches a good grade card, so to speak, or a scorecard telling us what we need to work on. And we'll hit the practice field again this week and get ready for Clinton County next week.
Just sitting on the edge of a seat getting ready to go to Clinton County.
Yes. 9:13 left. Muse sets up. And he's going to pull it down and take it up the middle. He's across the 25 to the 28. Let's see where they mark him. They're looking on the other side like it might be the 29, but we'll figure it out once we get here. And if so, it's going to be a gain of 5 on the play. It's going to bring up second down and 5. .848 and counting. Left to go here in the fourth quarter. Wildcats break the huddle. Muse brings them up. Up under center, he's got single back in the backfield with offset backs. I like it. It's like a hybrid. And he's kept the ball going up the middle. He's still on his feet, takes it up.
I don't think that was a called play, Scott,
No.
because he dropped the ball and he picked it up, and he picked up. He may have got the first down.
They're calling it a first down on this side, so that's another Wildcats live first down. It's going to be first and 10 Wildcats from the 35-yard line. Play comes in from the sideline. Sailing brings it in. And now Coach Vessels is yelling back out there. It looks like they're going to change it a little bit. 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Muse brings them to the line. Man goes in motion. He fakes the pitch, handoff up the middle. And another nice little run up the middle is going to be about another 4 yards. And that's Orvis. Again, the misdirection's working, Granville. I like it.
I do too. But
yeah,
hindsight's always 20/20, Scott. But
so was Mad Dog. 7:10 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Muse moving some personnel around in the backfield. Up under center. Man goes in motion, and he's going to fake the pitch, throw it out in the flats, and that's Sailing with a big catch on the sideline. And that's another Wildcats Live first down. Gain of about 9 on the play from what it looks like from here. Let's see where they actually mark him. He was at the 40, so it's going to be the 8.
Yep, 8. If he'd have had another foot or two inbounds, he just twisted and he was right there on out of bounds, and there was nothing he could do. But he had plenty of room over here.
Nice catch by Salem. Nice throw by Muse. I say we use that more often.
Maybe over the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Muse up under center. Man goes in motion, and he's faking the pitch, and now he's going to throw it to him in the flats. Nice catch on the opposite side. That's number 20, Connor Self, with a nice catch over there. It's going to be a gain of 5 on the play. Yeah, 4 or 5. We'll give him 5. 6:25 and counting left to go in the fourth quarter. Again, the Wildcats trail the Cougars by a score of 39-9 here at the Tobacco Stick Bowl on opening night, and also home opener for the Wildcats for their 2025 football season. Muse breaks the huddle. Sets up under center. Man coming in motion. They're going to fake the pitch, hand it off to Colton White up the right side, and he's got some room. He's got the first down, and he's going to go down inside the 40-yard line. And that's enough for another Wildcats Live first down. Nice run there by Colton White. Sailing to the sideline to get the play. We're going to mark him down at the 39-yard line, so that was a nice little scamper there. Muse breaks the huddle. Up under center. Man coming in motion. And he's going to fake the pitch, and he's looking to pass. He's got it in the air, and it's going to be caught inside the 35-yard line. And that's another catch by Colton White. They're going to mark it at the 34, so that's a 5-yard pitch and catch between Muse and White. 5 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Play comes in from the sideline. Muse up under center. Orvis in the backfield. Man goes in motion is White, and they're going to fake the pitch. Hand off to Orvis going up the middle. And he's barreling forward inside the 30 down to about the 27-yard line.
I think that's enough for the first down.
And it is enough for another Wildcats Live first down. 4:35 and counting left to go here in the fourth quarter. Again, to remind everybody, tonight's fourth quarter action has been brought to you by Alfred's Pharmacy here in the Patton Funeral Home second half. Sailing comes in with the play from the sideline. Muse brings them to the line of scrimmage. Again, Orvis in the backfield and they're going to hand the ball off to him going up the right side. Cuts it back to the middle, still on his feet, down to about the 20. So another nice gain for Orvis. Let's see where they actually mark him down at. They're going to mark him down. I said he was down at the 22-yard line, so it's going to be a 7-yard gain there. 3:35 and counting left to go in the fourth quarter. Muse up under center. Man goes in motion. They bring it to Colton White coming across, and he's cut back. Nice job by White taking it inside the 15. Looks like they're going to mark it right at the 15, so that's an 8-yard carry by Colton White and enough for another Wildcats Live first down. 3:15 and counting left to go here in the fourth quarter. Again, the Wildcats trail the Cougars by a score of 39-9. Muse up under center. And goes in motions White. He's going to throw out to the flats with Will sailing. Will makes a nice move. Ball's on the ground, but Will gets back on it at the 5-yard line. But that's going to be another 5 yards there. I think it's on the 10. Yeah, the 10.
Well, it was on the 15.
Yeah.
So that was a first down.
Should be. So it's going to be first and goal Wildcats from the 5. Nice job by Salen to get back on the ball once it popped out. 2:25 and counting. Left to go here in the fourth quarter. Play comes in from the sideline. Sailing wide right. I formation in the backfield. And there's the handoff going up the right side, and it's going to be touchdown Wildcats. Let me see who the carrier is. Yep, Connor Self with a 5-yard touchdown. Great job by Connor.
Another misdirection handed to Mr. Self, and he said, "What's this?" and took her on in. So now with 2:12 left here on the clock, Edmondson may decide to go for 2. They may try to kick extra point. We're not really for sure yet. They're going to line up for 2. Power eye in the backfield. Handoff fake. Stutter step, not going to get in. So with 2:12 left here in the fourth quarter, it's the Cougars 39, Wildcats 15. Nice little run there by
Yes, sir.
Self. Getting in the books. Yeah, I'm like you, Scott. Wasn't a good start for Edmonds County tonight, and I don't mean this bad when I say it, but not a great finish either. But it's first game. We've got to play 11 of them. We've moved up into 3A, so we got a little different district this time, but I'm liking what I'm seeing in the district because we're not going to the four corners of Kentucky to play.
Right.
So you got to play them all. So, I mean, you know.
Although Clinton County is kind of like one corner.
Yeah, it is.
That's it's a long drive, and looking forward to making that drive next week. 2:12 left to go here in the fourth quarter. The Wildcats trail the Cougars by a score of 39-15. And, man, what a game tonight from the Wildcats. So we've had several good plays, which is something that we can look to build off of. And, again, Granville, you take a look at the scoring plays for Grayson County. We didn't really get beat off the ball on a whole lot, but we had some plays that have cost us and some missed assignments. So, again, that's something you can build off of, especially coming off your first game of the season. Colton White on to kick the ball off. He's been busy tonight. There it is, going deep, and it's going to be fielded about the 15-yard line. And the Wildcats close in on him. He's got a seam, and he's got a big seam now. He's up the sideline. Only one person to beat, and he couldn't beat him. So, nice job by Sailing to get over there and get in front of him. He stops him at the 10-yard line after a 80-yard return, but he couldn't get that final 10. So, Will with a nice angle coming across the field.
Oh, flag on the play. Pushing it back, so we're going to bring it back, Scott.
I like it. I like that a lot. So Will made a great play down there, but he didn't have to. But he still made it. So congratulations to Will for saving that possible touchdown there because he didn't know that there was a flag for sure.
Well, the Grayson County coach didn't believe it happened either, and he's talking to the white hat over there.
It's already been called, so we don't care.
Well, I'm just looking. You're up 39-15, and you're going to complain about a play. But,
it just is.
It is what it is.
Right. We got to. Trying to figure out. We've got some new coaches this year, so I'm kind of excited about some of them. But I like that. That goes from the 10-yard line back to the 35-yard line of Grayson County.
So now the Wildcat didn't like what he was talking to Grayson County about, so he's coming over here and asking Vessels, is it okay if he makes this call? And Vessels like, well, if you take him back, I'll be glad to do it. And now they're agreeing he's going to move him back to the 35. Now it seems like everybody's happy. Not really, but
I started to say the White Hat's having a run. I don't think he's happy about that, but I don't know that I've seen that, Gramble. There's two officials in the backfield. Wildcats with a nice play right there. Who was that stopped that run coming across? That was number 11 for the Wildcats. That's Roger Harris, a 5'11", 205-pound junior. Nice job by stopping that one close to the line of scrimmage.
Scott, I know they done it late in the year last year. They've pulled the middle they used to set up in the linebacker spot,
right,
and they've put him in the backfield like they do in the pros, and you've only got one back here and two sides.
Yeah,
so
since all the action's going this way, why would you have extra that way? I mean,
they want to call those penalties on the false starts.
Yeah. I don't know. All right, new quarterback in. He's rolling out and hits a pass across the middle, and that's going to be a catch. Taken down by number 25, Carson Lee Cole. Nice tackle on the play. 1:05 left to go in the game. And the clock will start. And here we go. Man coming in motion, and the Wildcats are sprinting. There's another pass into the flats, and he got out there where nobody was and put a lick on one of our guys. But, again, he's holding tight there. That was a nice catch on the sideline. It's going to be out of bounds. Number 12, Bryce Abersold. He's a sophomore receiver. And there goes the clock. 30 seconds and counting. Again, the Wildcats trailing a score of 39-15 here on the home opener to Grayson County. Up under center. And the pitch is going up the right side this time. The Wildcats got it strung out. And a nice job cutting across the middle. And that's going to take us to the end of the game. And at the end of the game, the Wildcats are going to lose to the Grayson County Cougars on opening night, 39-15. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat football on Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com.
CB Food Store is proud to be your hometown grocery store. At CB, you'll find an entire selection of fresh meats and a complete line of fresh fruits and vegetables. Looking for a product we don't have? Just let us know and we'll do our best to get it for you. Plus, we're happy to carry your groceries out to your car. Family owned and operated, open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Proud to be your hometown grocery store. Patton Funeral Home is a family-operated business that has proudly served Edmondson, Barron, and the surrounding counties since 1969. In our close-knit community, we consider those we serve our neighbors, family, and friends. We're committed to providing affordable excellence to all that place their trust in us. Patton Funeral Home, serving you in 3 locations: Brownsville, Park City, and now Cave City. Visit PattonFuneralHome.com. Continuing a heritage of caring. Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfordsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Life moves fast, and so should your internet. NCTC, powered by Warren RECC, provides consistent lightning-fast fiber internet so you can work from home, learn virtually, schedule online doctor appointments, game like a pro, stream TV, and so much more. NCTC, powered by Warren RECC, proudly serves Warren County and now Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. Visit our local websites to find out more.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmontonVoice.com. It's time for the CB Food Store postgame show, and we'll hear comments from Edmonson County Wildcat head football coach Justin Vessels here in a few. But we're going to take it over and go over some postgame stats. And tonight they're brought to you by Grable and Kearney Tax Service. For a look at tonight's stats, here's Granville Meredith.
Scott, we picked it up in the second half, and we ended up with 141 yards on the ground rushing, 88 yards passing. We had 11 first downs. We had 9 penalties for 60 yards against us. We had 2 fumbles, and if I'm not badly mistaken, 23 penalties total for the game for this 39-15 defeat here in Browntown.
And again, Granville, we talked about, several things that we got some crowd waving at us on the way out, so that's a good thing. Not throwing anything at us, but they're waving. But, we talked about several things, and if you don't mind, let's go back and let's talk about the keys to victory, because I do feel like that these keys to victory were pretty solid that the coaches gave us this week. But we just never could get off of the firing there right off the bat.
Well, I mean, Scott, we come up with the keys of victory, and if we stay on the game plan and we execute all 3, normally we come out with a W.
Right.
And when I read these, you can kind of
see where
watch
we
the
feel.
game, you see where we're at.
Right.
So, number 1, shake off first game jitters as soon as possible and focus on the game plan. There will be a lot of anxiety about the first game. Calm down and play ball. Number 2, the offense needs to come out able to move the ball and get some scores early. In the past, Grayson County hasn't played well from behind. And number 3, avoid the silly penalties and miss assignments. The Cougars have the ability to score quickly if they catch the Wildcats defense out of position.
Right.
And that last one
is what
hurt us
right.
bad, because I'm not necessarily saying it was a misassignment. It may have been something that the coaching staff of Grayson County saw and they picked up on it.
Right.
But most of their scoring came from the right side of the field.
Right.
And they found something early and they stayed with it. Second half, the Cats came out and we started a lot of misdirections and other stuff and started moving the ball really well. If we would have done that in the first half,
right.
And I know hindsight's 20/20, but if we would have done that from the start, this could have been a total different game. And we've always said our defense don't get beat all the time. It's the big plays that end up hurting us, and we had a couple of those. And you take the 2 fumbles back, one of them was in our short side of the field, and they scored right after that.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I think there are plenty of things here to build off of, though, if you're Coach Vessels, and there are plenty of things to feel good about. Will Saling had some great catches tonight. Colton White had a big game. Blaine DeWeese showed some flashes, just like we know we can. Tristan Muse with some great passes and a good overall presence in the game. Then on the defensive side, you had several others stepping up. So
one big play that I'm going to bring up to Vessels when he gets up here is the last kickoff. The guy broke the play. You're down 39-15. Our guys could give up. 2 of them didn't. Will came across and it was not going to let him get in the end zone. I don't remember the other kid that was there, but there was 2 down there. So we didn't give up on the play.
That's senior leadership there is what that is.
So I'm saying we've got some good leadership. And I'm not second guessing Coach Vessel.
Right.
We've got to build better teamwork. I saw Muse a couple of times grab all the guys together and say, "Hey guys, we need to do this." And the next play we stopped them.
Right.
We've got to do that more.
Consistent. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm not knocking us. We can't win every game.
Right.
This is a good learning experience. If we will build off of this game to next week, by the end of the season, get into playoff time, anything's possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm not faulting our kids, but like I told you, you could throw all the stats away and, you could ask 20 people what they thought the score of the game would be tonight, and it would have been 20 different scores.
Right. Yeah, I agree. And like I said, there's a lot for Coach Vessels and the coaching staff to take a look at tonight. And, the main thing about coming out of here is I don't know whether anybody got hurt. On our side, I know we had a couple.
I don't believe we had anybody that hurt that I saw.
Right.
I know there was a couple of cramps on Grayson County, and the one guy went off with his leg, but I believe he came back in the game in the second half.
Yeah,
so
I think he did.
It just a twist of the ankle, twist of the knee, something,
Nothing major, though.
Stinger,
hopefully.
whatever.
Yeah.
But, nobody got hurt, so that's always a positive.
All right, folks, we're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, hopefully we'll have some coaches' comments, and we'll also go over the play of the game. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live at EdmontonVoice.com.
For nearly 100 years, Bank of Edmonson County has been a place to find friends helping friends. It's still locally owned and operated with a complete line of deposit and loan products, and with mobile banking with deposit capture, helping our friends has never been easier.
Bank of Edmonson County, you're our first priority.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Wildcats Live on the Edmonton Voice is presented by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru, located in the Main Street Center in Brownsville. Alfred's Pharmacy provides super fast service, whether it's in the drive-thru, inside their retail location, curbside service, or even free delivery. Call 270-597-1044 to find out how they can save you time and money.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Are you ready for fast, reliable internet? NCTC, a 75-year communication veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet to Edmonton County. We offer plans starting as low as $64.95 a month, and we never require a contract. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, give us a call at 877-367-8550 and sign up today.
Patton Funeral Home is a family-operated business that has proudly served Edmondson, Barron, and the surrounding counties since 1969. In our close-knit community, we consider those we serve our neighbors, family, and friends. We're committed to providing affordable excellence to all that place their trust in us. Patton Funeral Home, serving you in 3 locations: Brownsville, Park City, and now Cave City. Visit PattonFuneralHome.com, continuing a heritage of caring. CB Food Store is proud to be your hometown grocery store. At CB, you'll find an entire selection of fresh meats and a complete line of fresh fruits and vegetables. Looking for a product we don't have? Just let us know and we'll do our best to get it for you. Plus, we're happy to carry your groceries out to your car. Family owned and operated, open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Proud to be your hometown grocery store.
Are you ready for fast, reliable internet? NCTC, a 75-year communication veteran, and Warren RECC, your trusted energy provider, have teamed up to bring high-speed fiber internet to Edmonton County. We offer plans starting as low as $64.95 a month, and we never require a contract. If you're ready for internet that can keep up with the speed of your life, give us a call at 877-367-8550 and sign up today.
CB Food Store is proud to be your hometown grocery store. At CB, you'll find an entire selection of fresh meats and a complete line of fresh fruits and vegetables. Looking for a product we don't have? Just let us know and we'll do our best to get it for you. Plus, we're happy to carry your groceries out to your car. Family owned and operated, open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., and on Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Proud to be your hometown grocery store. Wildcats Live on the Edmondson Voice is presented by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru, located in the Main Street Center in Brownsville. Alfred's Pharmacy provides super fast service, whether it's in the drive-thru, inside their retail location, curbside service, or even free delivery. Call 270-597-1044 to find out how they can save you time and money.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com. It's now time for Coach's Comments here on the CB Food Store postgame show, sponsored by Sailors Golf Carts in Smiths Grove. Joining us now is Edmondson County High School Wildcat football coach, Mr. Head Coach Justin Vessels. Justin?
Yep. How you doing, Coach?
I wish it was a little better circumstances.
You probably didn't realize this because you was probably counting the penalties of 23 down there. But tonight I've got us unofficially with 141 yards on the ground and passing 88. We were a little sluggish in the first half because we only had 48 yards rushing and 1 passing.
Mm-hmm.
Your halftime speeches, I love them. I don't get to hear them, but I love them because it's a different team that comes out in the second half. So your halftime adjustments, what did you tell the kids, if you don't mind us asking?
We really didn't change anything we was trying to do. I think, it wasn't no kind of fired-up speech or nothing to get them going. They played hard in the first half. We just had some mistakes. We were out there a little too long on defense, and then the 23 penalties wasn't all on us, was it?
No, that was total. That was for them. There was a couple that was all offsetting, but I still marked them down. But
yeah, we had
9 penalties I had for 60 yards.
Gotcha. And we lined up off sides a couple times on defense. That's we don't want to give them cheap yards like that to give them easier conversions on the downs. But then offensively, it took us a little while to get rolling, but we knew how to attack them coming in. We didn't change how we was going to attack them in the second half. It just we started opening the holes a little better. We started hitting a few passes, and when we watch film, we're going to see mistakes that we made, and it should give us some hope. Like, hey, if we do this, fix that, we could be pretty good. I know last year when we played Grayson, they really got a hold of us. It was 35-0. I think it was 39-15 tonight. We're not into moral victories, but we're getting better. I think they're still very big and strong and physical, and they ran the ball on us. And there were times we just couldn't get stops, and then there were times where we couldn't sustain drives. We can't have the fumbles and the turnovers.
Right.
We can't have the silly penalties. There's lots of things to work on.
Right.
And I told the boys this is not the end of the season. You got 9 more regular season games. If we had won tonight, we'd feel good. Tomorrow we'd get right back to work on Clinton. We end up losing tonight. Nobody feels good about it. I feel horrible about it. But I can't dwell on it past tonight because tomorrow I've got to get work on Clinton County and try to get us a win next week.
Well, Coach, I know a loss always hurts, but me and Scott had talked about it a couple of times out here. You've got a good group of seniors.
Uh-huh.
There was one play there. Grayson was rushing. They made 2 or 3 great plays, and Muse grabbed everybody, brought them in, said something to them. We don't know what he said, and then they stopped him on the very next play.
Coach Muse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking Tristan.
Oh, yeah.
He pulled everybody together and said something to them, and they stopped them. The last kickoff here, you're down 39-15. He broke free. Everybody could have quit on that.
Uh-huh.
But Will Salem chased him down and wasn't going to let him in it.
Right.
You've got some good senior leadership.
Yeah, I never have to worry about him.
Well, what I'm saying is that comes from coaching. You can't have good seniors on the team if they don't have good coaching. Love your coaching staff. Love these kids. Yes, we got things we need to work on, but I'm still proud of these kids. They never give up with you, and that's what I love about watching these kids. Scott, I don't have a whole lot for him because I know.
Actually, I've just got one thing left, and this is we'll take it back a little old school right now. So, Coach, one of the things that I love about the second half is we started mixing and matching some things up and some misdirection, which you're known for. And I remember my very first season. Well, this is my 15th season I'm starting tonight. My very first season was 2011.
Yeah, it was a good team.
That was a good team, and nobody ever knew who had the ball because there was so much misdirection.
Right.
And I think that bodes well for us to keep people back on their heels and keep defenses guessing at who had the ball.
Who was the offensive coordinator back then in 2011?
It was me.
Yeah. I knew you wasn't going to brag on yourself, but we're going to.
We'd already discussed that.
Yes, we have. But, Coach, we're going down to the player of the game this week, and I'm going to let Scott read his little announcement here, but I'm going to give a couple of stats before we announce this player.
Absolutely. So tonight's player of the game is brought to you by Stice Insurance Agency.
And he had 9 rushes for 59 yards. He had 3 receptions for 19 yards, and he kicked a 33-yard field goal. You think we can give it to Colton White?
Tonight's player of the game is Colton White.
Now, anytime we come up with a player of the game and you won't disagree with us, you just let us know because we honor your expertise in this field, Coach.
I think that's a good choice.
But just remember, there's only 2 that votes on it, and it's me and him.
Right.
So.
Right.
So, Coach, next week we head to Clinton County. We're going to watch some film, get ready for them tomorrow, and then it's a long drive down there.
About an
hour
45.
So I want us to get off the bus before the clock starts, because I know a lot of times on a away game, sometimes the kids don't get off the bus till halftime. But I know with you, you'll have them ready.
Oh, we'll be ready. We got to find some drivers first. We're short on bus drivers. I've talked to Kathy and Lanny already, and they're working hard to find me some. Our normal drivers that we have for our away games, they've got to run regular routes. So we'll see what we can work out.
Well, Coach, I know it's a loss. I hate it, but it's a learning experience, and if we keep learning from our mistakes, we'll get better.
This team will get better.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coach, thank you again.
Appreciate you coming in. Thanks so much.
Guys.
And Granville and I are excited for the year that we know we're going to have here, and excited for Wildcat football. So we appreciate you coming up and being with us tonight. Let's go get them in Clinton County next week. All right, folks, that's been Edmonson County Wildcat head football coach. See you, Coach. Justin Vessels. And we appreciate him coming up as always and giving us insight on his part of the game. And Granville takes great care of the coach's interview. And that's going to do it for us here tonight in Brownsville as the Wildcats lose to the Cougars 39-15. Be sure and join us next Friday night as the Wildcats will go on the road to take on Clinton County Bulldogs in Albany at 7 o'clock. Good night, Wildcat fans. For Granville Meredith, I'm Scott Lindsay, and this has been another Edmonson County Wildcat football production of Wildcats Live, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy, only on the Edmonson Voice.
You're listening to Wildcats Live on Edmonson County's #1 source for local news and information, EdmonsonVoice.com.